This ain't our first time.
Last time
right?
last week you did a very poor job. It was very far out.
Well,
We
then
about 6
you know
miles
what?
away.
Oh,
Pay
no.
somebody.
There you go. You start writing that check.
That's why.
There you go.
That's why I haven't gave her no sex for a week.
Oh my Lord.
Hey, you're.
What is going on with
This
that?
is censored here.
Cutting her
You
off.
can't have all this.
Yeah.
No, you can't
You
do
want
it.
to straighten up a little bit.
You get straightened up.
Then things will happen.
Okay, now guys, it's censored here.
We are censored.
Did
We
you-
didn't say nothing bad, did we?
I didn't hear you say
This
that.
is just the tip of the iceberg.
Just the tip.
That's what Dylan told me before he left work today. He's like, "Oh, you got your hands full." That's why I did
We're
it.
gonna fire you because you ain't got this set up
I
yet.
said, "I want to have fun."
Did he get their car back together?
Working on it.
Said it was leaking again.
Where?
I think he said the intake gasket was leaking.
Oh,
Ours is leaking.
really?
I got that Kool-Aid in the radiator,
Mhm.
that orange crap,
Mhm.
pink.
Mm-hmm.
Both ends of the intake's pink.
Really?
It don't do it to where like you can see it.
Right.
It just
You can
if
see
it
some of
would be
it.
for the color.
Did you try to pull on the bolts?
No.
Well, if Craig touched it, that's
That's
probably
what I
your
figured.
hands.
Plenty of torque.
Probably not.
That's Craig don't know how to read a torque wrench.
Put a wrench on it and see if
He's like,
you
Alan, what is 75? Is that the fourth number or is that the
Is
fifth
that
number?
ounces or inches? Man, I thought there was gonna be like a little charcuterie board here, but or something. Box of cashews or something.
Something for you. I mean, someone.
That's gonna take us about 4 hours to get home when we get out.
No.
It was backed up on most of Salem Avenue.
Is it because of the?
No, there's a wreck right below
Oh, there
exit
is?
1 in Williamsport.
So they've been
You gotta
doing-
go to West Virginia?
He does. I gotta go to the exit 2.
They've been
in
doing
Williamsport.
road work.
We're
in
down
the evenings.
63.
Yeah.
We're
That's-
down 63.
Well, he forgets big after party at BJ's.
BJ's,
Whole
be
town.
there.
Yeah.
Whole
Hagerstown's
town's
invited.
Yeah.
Please show up. Craig's paying.
Mm.
I was freaking wishing the rain would come early Saturday night because I told Cody, I said, we're going to eat Mexican food.
Oh, and then what are we doing after that?
What?
What are we going after BJ's?
Piggies.
No.
I don't know.
Tilt.
Oh, the arcade.
Yeah.
Man, you don't want to go
Kill.
to Piggies?
Man, you know what I don't like? I don't have a microphone.
Oh, here.
Oh.
Yeah, you do. I'm sorry.
Let me slide down.
She got to borrow mine. I forgot.
Oh,
We're down one.
Are you using that? Huh? You spilled the pea water.
I didn't.
Oh. I thought Mike peed in the cup.
They broke
How
this
about
one.
if I let you pull that over and I pull this back to me?
They
Works
broke
good
this
to
one.
me.
Oh.
That work?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
thank
I didn't know you all had them.
Gotta be
Testing 1, 2.
smart.
Testing 1, 2.
I thought I didn't.
Somebody's gotta be smart.
I didn't count
It
the
ain't
mics.
you.
That's not Mike.
I didn't count the mics. And
25.
figured- Craig's like, what do you want to talk about? I said, sure, talk about everything.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, you in there?
Yes, we do. We have Glenn Graham. He says, hi, guys.
What's up, Glenn?
What's going on?
Oh man, we should have went on. We had 2 seconds left. We'll have to wait till the next one. First to everybody, it took a while to get through the paparazzi.
Mm-hmm. All the autographs. They said they were lined up out front.
It was.
They heard we were going to be here. And
Craig's on the baby's forehead.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Signing boobies and foreheads.
Mm. Did you see a kid running around somewhere that had Turbo's autograph on his
Yeah,
forehead?
yeah.
Mm.
He don't give a crap, does he?
Mm. So what did you think about that? I'm ready to go home.
I thought it was funny.
Then he said on his Facebook page, he goes, it didn't take the bait. So I don't know if he had something else behind it. And,
Did you ever see some of his replies, man?
mm.
Like, it's amazing. Like, he almost seemed like he has writers there.
Mhm.
Like Saturday Night Live writers.
What was that track that 13-year-old kid won at?
Yeah.
Did you hear that interview?
Oh, he's just cussing up and
I
down.
He was cussing.
I was gonna bring that up, but I figured
13 years old,
as many
and the
people,
language he was putting out.
Mm.
as many people was backing him. I figured if I said a word, I'd be slaughtered. So
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think.
Are you going to cuss in your
That's-
first win? You better not.
No.
Your mother and grandmother would probably be there.
Yeah. I hope you're there.
Oh, I say
But you don't leave your house to come watch, so.
We're not. I can't say here.
It's gonna be. Hey, it's gonna be pretty awkward. A freaking 55-year-old guy cussing at Victory Lane.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm
It's only
sorry.
30 years.
I'm sorry,
It's only-
man. I'm
you're good.
sorry.
You're good. It's only 30 years away.
What happened?
5 years old?
What's happening in 2088?
Because he said his first win. I said it's gonna be awkward at 55 years old.
That's wrong.
That's part of having fun.
It is.
I can take it too. Give it back.
I'm good.
Call me fat.
Been 30 since his,
I don't know
probably
about
been
that.
30 since his last win. So
They
When was the last time you lost?
3 years ago, just we had an anniversary.
He got
lost.
lucky. He got
Oh
lucky.
yeah,
You haven't lost in
couple.
He got lucky. He
He was a
got
baby,
to
I
run
think.
that all aluminum 430 against them
They
freaking
didn't junk.
358s.
He was looking for me for signals. And I was just on the backstretch, just smiling.
What I do in the last lap when I come by?
like that?
What I wave to you?
Hit the sky, the yin yang.
He probably would drive one finger.
Well, I did learn who not to listen to on my signals in that heat race.
See that?
Rich and his boy.
Uh-huh.
I come down the front stretch and they had their arms all wide open. And I told her, I said, I don't want to make this look bad, you know.
So you slowed up.
Slowed up and got past me going into 3 on the last
I
lap.
didn't want to make it look like you were just that good, or
No, I didn't want, because they didn't want that car running anyway, and I wanted to race it, so I wanted to at least get a couple laps in.
Mark Huffman says hello, everyone.
So,
Hey, Mark. 45 seconds.
so.
can you see can the people watching us see the questions?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Oh, sometimes we gotta monitor them.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Our
Yeah.
friends sometimes don't know how to.
Especially when my mom used to listen.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably gonna see some wild ones.
Well, hopefully they forget we were even on.
Most
so.
people don't.
Yeah.
Most people threaten, but they don't.
Well,
I'm not saying they
Our
don't, but they
friends.
don't. You know.
We have JT and Evan, so he might.
My sister's on here. She says, keep them boys in line. Sis.
Okay, 11 seconds.
Let's do it.
Do you want to put the headset on?
You don't have to.
Love
Oh,
you,
we don't?
sis.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Craig. I
thought
think mine's up. Like,
That's going to be hard to put on. Everybody outside can hear what you're doing.
damn, what the heck?
I'm going to spin and twist them a lot.
You act like you worked hard.
And welcome everyone to the On Track with Mike show. I'm your host Mike Kershner here, live in the flesh. And we're sorry to hear about Dolly Parton. It was pretty cool. WRGG played a bunch of songs there for Dolly. That was really cool. Listening to some of her songs. Me and Shirley was in the other room talking about which ones was our favorite and everything. And I don't think you realize how many Dolly Parton songs you like until you hear them. But number 4, Shirley, is what that is.
I know, I got it.
Okay.
I
We
just
got a
wanna
good
make
show
sure
for you
everybody's got
tonight.
sound.
We had to go on a little late because paparazzi was out here. Wouldn't let my 2 gentlemen in the building. They was signing autographs and
Kissing babies.
kissing babies and doing everything else out there. So
Yes,
we're lucky to have them in here. I mean, 2 sought after guys like this. You know, the I guess I'm using the right nicknames. I don't know. I always heard Oh So Fine Craig Kline, and I heard Heat Race Hero Brayden Anderson. So I don't know. I mean, that's not my words saying it. That's other people saying it.
I would tweet Craig's. I think Craig's is oh so fine legend in it.
Hold on.
Right.
Let me turn your mics on
I
here.
like that.
I got you. What'd you say?
I think Craig's nickname should be "Oh So Fine," legend in his own mind. But that's
That
just,
is a good one.
that's just me. But
That is a good one. But we got Craig Kline and Brayden Anderson here tonight, and we're going to talk all kinds of racing. We're going to have a good time. Not that we don't normally have a good time, but I think we're going to have an extra good time tonight.
We got Courtney Breeden on here. She says, Bray Nasty and Big Craig in the house.
that's
right.
awful. That's awful.
Doug Schatzer says, good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, Doug.
What's up, Doug? What's up, man?
What's going on, Dan?
What you doing, Dave?
Yeah, what you doing, Dan?
Yeah, we're going to throw it off the air tonight.
Mhm,
Definitely.
probably.
This will be
Okay.
the last episode of the Old Track Mike
Enjoy
Show.
it while you can.
We're going to go with the sponsors here now. Sponsor of our show is TA Ward Construction, over 40 years of experience. Todd is a local veteran with, he is fully insured. For all your home improvement needs, call Todd at 717-331-4974. And as always, there's 3 ways to watch or listen to the On Track with Mike show. You can go to the On Track with Mike Facebook page, or you can go to WRGG 93.7, or go to WRGG.org and click on that Listen Live button.
Yep. Thank you, Shirley.
Mike, is that door locked? There's a bunch of people out there trying to get
Oh
in.
my gosh,
it's
Okay, it is locked.
crazy.
I did, man.
Okay.
You know what?
Oh, my.
It took every penny I had. After getting in the track Saturday night, it took every penny I had to pay security.
Yeah.
I didn't really have. I mean, there's like a little midget guy. I think Travis
Yeah.
Trustle's out there.
Yeah,
So I mean,
I
don't
thought it was.
expect too much. But I mean,
Right.
It's all I could afford.
Yeah,
you
they're
know?
pretty good. He's
Yeah,
doing pretty good.
Exactly.
Hey, we got a new comment here. Mark Huffman says FCC police comes through the door in 3, 2, 1
I got a red.
now.
I got a red button right here I can push.
Mm-hmm.
But
Are they eject buttons?
yeah, they're knock everybody off the air button. But also thanks to WRGG for. I mean, what?
Putting
How
up with
great
our
is how great
silliness.
is a radio station to give us? I mean,
Full run.
I could be in here till midnight talking dirt racing. We can be just having a good time. And
Unless
I mean,
you're ordering take-in, we're probably not going to
Yeah.
be here that long.
Yeah. Craig's already hungry.
I'm
And
starving.
we just got started.
Yep.
We should have had like I wish he said one if they had a buffet in here, and I told him
Right.
no.
I'd like with Chick-fil-A.
I was gonna make a joke, but some people might be offended by it.
I mean, you know, I'm not. But,
No,
Oh, okay.
I go to church.
Right.
I'm a Christian man.
Right.
I like to joke though, Craig.
That's right. You're
know,
allowed. I
so-
think Jesus likes.
Yeah, I think he does too.
He does.
He does.
I know he does.
He's got a lot of humor. Look,
He
just
get-
look
look
at
at
all
you-
the people on this earth.
Right.
He's got a lot of
Exactly.
humor.
One of my jokes is every time they have communion, I always ask them if it's all you can eat.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, how
Right.
many
How many
pieces of
crackers
I'm,
can
I'm
we
not
get?
making fun of communion. I'm just
Yeah.
so whenever my mind thinks about that, I want to say, well, maybe we'll find a local church has communion, Craig, and you can go
There
eat.
we go.
But then the people that maybe don't really know me real well, they be like, I can't believe he said that.
Well, you just did.
Knowing that well,
just
but
did.
knowing that how I
Yeah,
mean
that
it,
was a joke. Yeah.
you know, but
We know it was a joke.
let's go with some current events here real quickly before we get into the nitty gritty. We had the Barry Miller Memorial Race over the weekend. Well, we had
Half of it.
20% of it. Congrats to Brandon Churchy and Davey Gross on their extreme stock win. From my understanding, September 11th, qualifying night for the Hub City 100 is going to have Crown Vic, I think 2 Crown Vic makeup features, and then the crate late model feature, and then the remainder of the late model sportsman 11 laps to go race there, which Brayden Anderson did win the heat race. And
How far you got to go to get the lead on that race?
photo finish.
Where are you sitting right now?
I think 6.
6? Right?
Yeah,
You ain't out of it
I
yet.
fell back a little bit, but yeah.
All right.
Track was fast. It was
I
fast.
hope a lot of them don't show back up.
I think they
just-
will,
they'll
but,
just inherit.
but
I
yeah.
inherit the lead.
Move
That'd
on.
be,
Yeah,
that'd be
that's right.
nice.
He's thinking like he's gonna roll in there and be like, "Hey, nobody showed up, Brayden.
You
stuck.
won."
You're on the pole.
Mhm.
Yeah, you just go out and run a lap, pull in. We're
That's
just,
what I'm hoping happens, really.
hey, take them any way you can get them nowadays, won't you?
The bank won't ask how I got the
Mhm.
money.
You're dang right. People used to complain about that, and make comments about winning a race, and it's like, hey, I paid to get in. I brought my race car. I can't help who shows up and who don't
Mhm.
show up. I'm gonna go out there and race, and the win's a win. I don't care if it's 3 cars or 30 cars.
For sure.
But track was really fast. You had a photo finish there in your heat race. That was pretty cool. I had to look
You
at
did?
the. Yeah, you did.
I,
Did you?
it shouldn't have been, but
Oh.
I messed up getting into
Oh.
one. And
Who was it?
Jonathan Rayleigh. Another 25.
Mm-hmm.
We just
Yeah.
find the front.
Yep.
Yeah, I just gave him thumbs up. I was like, I don't know which
Win's a
25.
win.
I
Doesn't
don't know
matter
which.
if
I
it's
don't know
by a
which.
foot or an inch. Right?
Yeah, well,
I don't know which 25 won.
Yeah, I had no idea. Like, my signal man told me he was going to be in a corner. So I'm looking, nothing. Didn't have a signal man. My dad told me he was going to be in some certain corner.
He
Never
was in the
there.
opposite
So
one.
I was just
Oh,
I was
heat
out
ra-
there to dry.
Heat race, you don't need no signal, man. You just
Mhm.
go.
Well, that's my
Just run
plan.
it.
But
Go as hard as you can. Hagerstown Speedway announced here last night they're having the Hagerstown BAP shootout for extreme stocks. I guess there'll be other cars on the card. I'm not sure, but be time trials, heats, 25 lap feature, 700 to win, 125 to start. Must follow Hagerstown or BAP extreme stock rules only. Officials have the final say. It says that on there also. I'm just reading it. September 19th, 2026, and there's more to that to come. I talked to Davey Gross, and he has a lot of extra prizes and bonuses that he's going to be giving out. So that's good there. There's be a lot of other stuff going on. DJ Troutman Memorial coming up September 18th and 19th at Bedford Speedway. Friday is going to be 2,500. Saturday is going to be 5,000. And did you see the NASCAR Truck Series driver
Yeah.
Brendan Butterbean Queen will make his Lucas Oil Late Model Series debut at the Fort Royal Speedway?
What kind of brand new cars he got?
I don't pay that.
I could not
Longhorn.
find
here you
anywhere.
go. Don't start.
I couldn't find anywhere what he was driving or who he was driving for.
I don't know who he's driving for,
everybody
but they
just-
did have a new Longhorn. I did see that. But
Are you serious? Another one?
yeah.
Them things are like Honda Civics.
Mm-hmm.
Heard you're getting one.
Maybe you already did. Hey, one thing I did want to say was welcome back to Charlie Schaefer. Coming back to race Saturday night. It was good to hear he was back out racing again. Had some health issues
I
there.
did
so it
not
was
know
good
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I asked somebody a few weeks ago, or like a week ago, they said something about Charlie, and I said, well, where's he been? And they said, well, he's having health issues. And I was like, well, last time he was here, I mean, he looked really good. I didn't know.
So it was good to hear that he was back racing
Yeah.
again.
Hope he's drinking a PBR somewhere.
Oh, he is.
That was a rough track for to come back on after. I mean, that thing was fast, and people was using it. And but hey, we almost got her in.
Mark Huffman's on here. He says, need a pizza sponsor.
Yeah,
Sheila Grimm says, be good tonight, boys.
you got a pizza sponsor, don't you, Brayden?
I do.
Kind of, yeah.
I know
Anthony's
you do.
Pizza.
Yeah, why ain't
Cincinnati
you
Road.
hooking us up?
Oh, he's in Winchester.
Where if they deliver it to Greencastle?
Think they deliver?
Yeah. I mean, for Craig, they would.
tell them your address, and they'll say
Maybe we should open an Anthony's in Greencastle.
Greencastle.
Just get us one here, please. I'm starved.
We have Doug Schatzer. He says 2 fish and 5 loaves, and they had leftovers.
Right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. See, he gets my joke.
He does. That's right.
Yeah. Anything
Rebecca
else?
Weller says single man.
He's single. He ain't single.
I'm not.
I guess she's talking about Brayden.
Brayden ain't single. Last time
He
he
said he had a
determined.
girlfriend.
I stuck my foot in my
That's
mouth
right.
last time
he
he
did
was on
say
here.
that. He has a girlfriend.
I joked about him
He said
having
that,
all the women,
yeah,
and he's
last
like, Ixnay on it.
last time, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, sorry, I didn't know. I thought he was,
We all did. We all did for a while, but
I didn't say anything, Shirley. I did not say anything.
No.
I did not say anything. I said I thought he was.
judging but all the women beating on the door, we're not.
It's bad.
Right.
I want to know something. I seen you at the racetrack, Brayden,
Oh, she loves your hair.
and your hair would look so good.
That's all she hollers
it
about.
was so
Perfect.
I mean, it was perfect.
His hair.
He looks
was
like he's
perfect.
got helmet head tonight.
That's bad?
We come up the road.
Oh, man.
That's because he slept in the car on the way
Yeah.
up.
I got a haircut.
But his,
No.
you got a haircut. That's what did it. Is
I mean,
what
that
you're
was,
saying?
I got a haircut like sometime this
But his
last week.
hair looks so
Well, today's
wavy
Tuesday,
and
so it had to be.
I'm telling you, it ain't fair. I go
Mike's
to the
got
radio
good
station.
hair.
Normally, I have to, if I get a shout, like I have to because it's so curly and too much. Like I can't deal with it. I really can't.
Perminator.
Yeah, something like
Big
that.
perm. We can
Yeah.
start calling
That's-
him Big Perm
Yeah.
if you let her grow out.
Yeah, I go to the races.
We're
and
just gonna start calling him Coil Anderson.
Coil.
coil.
Cause
Not bad.
Coil Anderson.
look
Okay.
at if you get coils like hers.
Yeah, that's what I need.
That's a pronoun.
Yeah, you need curling iron. Now I gotta go to the races, and I'm sitting there trying to help my son race, and all I hear about is how
Brayden's hair.
how good
Look at
looking
his hair.
how good looking Rick Eckert is, and how great Brayden Anderson's hair is.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And I'm like, you'll have to go tell
I
him
said, I
because
wish
I'm
my
not
hair
going
looked
to.
that good.
She says, "Is that who?" I said, "That's Brayden Anderson." She's like, "Look at his hair. It's like beautiful." And I'm like, "What about mine?"
Well, it used to be.
I learned all my tricks from Craig. Honestly, he told
Don't
me.
worry,
how to do
you get older, you'll know that.
I hope
that
it doesn't end up like mine.
you get older, you'll notice
Silver
that
fox.
less is more.
Silver fox, yeah, that's right.
That's all right. No, nothing wrong with that.
Right?
You know what they say about that, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
That means you've got your intelligence now.
Less is more, right, Craig?
That's what they say.
So, guys, we got any comments before we get into it?
Yes.
Everybody's like, they ain't even going to talk about racing.
Doug Schatzer wants to know who is the oldest active late model in the area. Any guess?
Oh, I know who it is. That's
It's a
easy.
no-brainer.
Yeah,
Harry
the man with the most
GFS.
wins.
Schuler.
Gary Stoller, I
Gary
would say.
Stoller.
Yep.
You know,
71.
I'm only like 129 wins away from him.
Oh,
at
we're
Hagerstown Speedway.
closing. Well,
I'm 356 behind.
You're going to the long run.
Yeah.
Ain't it like 130 at Hagerstown?
so, I think it's more than that, isn't it?
Gary, how much is it?
Yeah.
I have it wrote down.
Yeah, it might be. It might be. Yeah.
I wrote down the other week we was talking about him. I was hoping Craig would say, well, I'll bring Gary with me, but he didn't.
He was my third choice.
I do want you to know that I had some,
Behind
I
Devin Bishop.
had some hate mail.
Did you?
I had some hate mail.
Who didn't want us here?
I
Oh.
had some hate mail that someone was upset because they wasn't invited to be on the
Oh,
show,
here we go. Hold on a second. Once.
and
Their
I
feelings was hurt.
and I said, listen, man, you are welcome on my show anytime you want. I said, Craig Kline is the one that booked this show, and he said, I'm not trying to start anything. He just said,
It sounds like he was.
So I can. I'm just giving you the facts.
Right.
He said, so I can yell at Craig then. I said, yes, sir, you can. I mean,
See.
I know Craig can take it.
Nope. Nothing. No
Didn't
crying
he?
yet.
No.
Nothing.
He's
yet.
probably too busy washing cars.
Probably.
He's well sought after, too.
Mm-hmm. He's a wanted man.
DBR.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
We good?
He might be out shaking hands, kissing babies.
Well, he's done that before.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm caught up.
Okay. Well, Craig, we're gonna get in. We're gonna go through a crash course of Mr. Craig Kline and Mr. Brayden Anderson 1st before we get into the other stuff. Now I didn't know till you was on the show last time that your first ever race you rolled your car. Now, who else has that? Think about it. You didn't know that?
I know it.
Oh, there's more
there's
to
a
that.
story to that. It's amazing.
I think everybody wants to hear it, so I'm going to tell it. But yes, that is a true story. I didn't even have my license yet.
And there was a picture on there, but I didn't use it. I just want you to
It
know.
was right before that.
I didn't
the
use
picture.
it.
You should have.
You couldn't use the one after.
I
No.
don't like to use photos of people wrecked and
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, that's fine. So, should I do it?
Let's do
All right,
it.
Okay. So we went down there to race that night. We told my mother we wasn't going to have the car ready.
Now, what year was this?
86.
86.
I was 15. It was 4 days before my birthday, my 16th birthday. So,
Now, it had to be intimidating.
oh, it was. I never even
I
drove
mean,
on
you
the
see how
street.
small he was.
Oh, yeah.
Brayden was in those
Mhm.
pictures. It had to be.
At least I raced quarter midgets and had a little
it
bit.
still
of,
had to be intimidating.
Oh, it
though.
was, yeah. So we get down there and told my mom that we wasn't going to have the car done because we worked on it and didn't think we were going to have it done. So we ended up getting it done. Dad's like, let's go to Winchester. I was like, all right. I've never even been there before, so we drive down there.
Really?
No. And I found out that the road runners at the times, which what I ran, was the mud trucks. So we're out there running the track in all over the place, and I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I doing here? So we get done more. I was going out in a heat race, and we were coming off the 2, and guy was on the outside of me and clipped my brake rear, and where you used to go off the track out there. In the middle, I hit the guardrail there, rode it, came down at the entrance, and then hit the next guardrail, and it rolled over. Well, my aunt had took my sister down there, and they were sitting over across the track in front of the announcer's booth up top there. They were clear across the track. Well, when I rolled over on the roof, the battery come out of the car. Well, my aunt grabbed a hold of my sister and said, "Oh my gosh, his head came off." So, needless to say,
His head looks like a square battery.
it was, yeah, I guess over there it did. So that was so my sister, that was in '86. I don't think she ever went to another race after that because she said she was too embarrassed.
Imagine the little kids around her.
Oh yeah, said she made a kind of a big production. So
Mommy, is his head
is
really
that
out of the car?
Yeah. So that's been the running joke for
I never
40
heard that
years.
one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No wonder Aunt Linda was it.
No, it wasn't.
Now, your
It's
dad.
It's her sister.
I'm sure your dad just walked across the track like
Well, funny story
smoking
there.
a cigarette. Like, here, I'll flip this car over by myself.
So when that happened, for some reason, I think Bone Breaks were parked in the middle of the middle pits, and Dad was standing up on their trailer watching the races. When that happened, Dad jumped off the trailer down onto the tailgate and ran out on the track. Well, after everything was all over, Denny come over and said, "Hey, Steve," he said, "I'm gonna have to give you a bill for that tailgate." But God love his heart. Denny watched us work on that car all winter and get it done, and then go flip it the first night out. It bent the frame on it, not real bad, but Denny took it over to his alignment shop and straightened the frame for us, and that's where I spent my 16th birthday. Was at Bone Breaks straightening the race car out.
I don't know why you was well liked by everybody, but there's one night down there that you and the driver had issues, and it was probably about the third time. And I don't know why. I have no idea why. I guess because we knew you, like knew your family,
Right.
and kind of knew you and your dad. But like, I never forgot that night.
No, I didn't either.
Which night? And who was it?
Yeah.
But
Oh
like,
yeah, we got it was
like
we got it
his
ironed out.
his dad never got upset. But to see him strolling down through the pits, like
I wouldn't want him running after me.
ready to tear into somebody. In that
Everybody
creek.
was lucky that they had to run clear across the track because by the time he got there, he was wore out. So it's a good thing you didn't get a hold of nobody.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
like,
that was a fun night.
for some reason I don't know why, but I never forgot that.
Yeah.
Because like, when do you see Craig Kline like going like mad at somebody? Like,
I can't think.
I don't think.
no, he's always just having a good
Yeah.
time and always getting along with everybody. And
Stephanie Zirkle says Craig has some of the best stories. You all are definitely in for a treat.
yeah,
And her dad's in some of them. So
And Sheila Grimm says Craig was one of my favorite drivers back in the day.
was.
That's
Well,
what
she-
the quote was. Craig was.
she wasn't rooting for the cars going up 81 today.
Well, yeah, we
And
weren't either.
Doug Schatzer says that Kiefer Kidd on his first race at Hagerstown's first race straight down the front stretch throttle stuck out over the wall.
I don't remember
I
that
don't remember
one.
that one either.
My throttle stuck.
I remember, his throttle stuff.
My
Yeah.
throttle stuck.
Yeah, I
Almost
don't.
cost you a black eye, didn't it?
A couple.
Yeah, I was
Sounds
like,
of it.
what the heck is he doing?
Mm.
Well, about that.
Tried to roll it in
sounded
there.
like my dad. My dad was screaming, "He drove way in over his head." Yeah,
My
well,
throttle was stuck on the.
That's like one
basic
night.
maintenance, Dad.
One night we went to Winchester with the 4-cylinder Cody
17
driving.
car, Schatzer says.
17.
I don't remember that
I
either.
don't remember that.
I'm too young.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking old man talking.
yeah,
I'm
this
too
is
young.
old
I'm
stuff.
too young.
But we was running like second, and he was working on the leader, and all at once, like, he goes in the corner and just T-bones the leader. And I'm just like, I am flipping out. Like, and what made me the maddest is I was down there standing on that little concrete area, there where they come through, and like I am yelling at him, and like he goes right by me, like I don't even exist. So that even set me off more. Well, finally the car slowed down, and you could hear stuff. You could hear
He's going
him.
wide
You could hear
open
him
driving.
going, "I don't have any brakes." I don't have any brakes. And hear the brake line, a piece of mud come up. The brake line was along the frame rail, like they're ran. Well, it hit right exactly at one of them little unions and broke it.
Yeah.
But man, I was like, when he went by me, like, and didn't even stop. Oh, I think
you ain't need brakes to pull in the pit.
I think I was madder than the guy that he run into.
Yeah.
It was a hunk of mud.
Yeah.
And I actually crawled down there and started. I said, Mike, look. I said, this thing's leaking.
Then we pushed on trailer that laid a blood trail all the way.
Trail
And the
all the way
guy
out.
running,
He said, "I told you, Dad."
the guy run into was mad, and he's like, we got home and put a thing on Facebook, and I think I messaged the guy, and like, hey man, if you need any parts or whatever, let me know. He's like, hey, I seen your post. Like, I was
In your
mad,
puddle.
but now I know that,
He didn't do it on purpose.
But yeah, but like, it just, like, I was so mad because I was like, boy, what's wrong? Like,
Yeah, he was yelling at him, and I'm like, Mike, look. Something's leaking.
yeah, he's trying to yell out through his helmet that I ain't got no brakes. He kept on going. I was like, well, he won't even stop and listen to me. So I imagine Andy was probably
Right,
doing the same thing.
Yeah, until I show him the pedal.
Brakes is on the right, on the left.
Did you remember that time he tried to kill that guy at Cumberland? And he got up on the guardrail, was riding the guardrail.
Yeah, he
and the-
swears he didn't do
Yeah.
that, but I've heard multiple stories that he did.
Andy got up on the guardrail at Cumberland one night, and it was like bouncing on top of the guardrail. And he said every time it come up, my foot would come off the throttle, and every time it landed, I'd hit the throttle again. It was up there just going, whoa, whoa. He was driving on down the guardrail. Ernie tried, and what did Ernie tell him? He said, "You tried to kill that guy."
Yeah.
The guardrail, the wall ride I remember at Cumberland was Alan Stone.
Oh yeah.
He sold that car.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the story. Don't hold me to it. He sold that car.
Was gonna drive it one more time.
And go drive it one more time.
That's a mistake.
And that thing was like going down the freaking wall, sparks are flying halfway over in the trees. He was okay though, but everything. But you know, I really felt bad for Andy there the other week. Like Andy ran the car at the 3,000 win race. Brayden wasn't cutting him no slack.
Well,
No,
why not?
absolutely
How many
not.
heat races
Nah.
did you win this year?
I think now it's like 4 or 5.
How many did he win?
0. He was in a B main.
In his defense, he was wedging that baby like he couldn't even touch his elbows, right? Like his hands was, and like I was like, how did he get in there? You know, and then
Whose fault's that?
The funny story about that is, so the next morning, I went downstairs and I was like, he was supposed to go do something. I was like, why didn't you do that? And he goes, man, my body's hurting from bouncing around in there. And I said, there ain't no way you were bouncing. He was wedged.
You were wedged in there.
and then like I walk up and I'm like, hey man, good luck. He's like, and Braden's like, he's just taking the green. He's just taking the green point, and he ain't busting my car up. He's just taking the green.
Start and park.
That seems to be
I
his
said,
motive.
Yeah.
there was a part of me that said, poor Andy.
He gives it right
Oh,
back.
that's
Like
right, yeah.
he does it. So
He don't
Yeah,
it's
cut
all
him slack. He
payback.
don't
It's
cut him
all
no slack.
payback.
All he wanted to do was have a fun evening racing a car.
He was upset that it was wide open, just because of
It's usually his
525.
shell, though. That's usually
I know,
his
but
style.
525 or something.
He's used to all that.
No, we're not getting into that conversation tonight.
No, we're not.
No 525 or 328 talk. 358.
Come on,
yeah.
man. Engine builder.
Yeah.
He's used to all the power in that 2T or 1. Back then it was 1, I
the
think.
The red
Yeah.
one. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, him and JT,
That was a
man,
good- they had
they
a
just
run,
that
yeah.
thing would run no matter who was in it. Especially him and JT got in it. That thing just, if they showed up,
You were running for
You-
second.
you was running for
or
second.
third if they were both there.
yeah,
Well, Craig, what's your most memorable thing when you raced?
flipping a
Probably
car.
that night when my head came off.
When your head come off?
We'll be somewhere, if me and him are together somewhere, and he'll like, Craig, tell him about the time your head came off. And there's still some people I
Don't
know
say
that-
that in front of his
There's
aunt.
still some people
Yeah.
that haven't heard that story.
There's still
somehow.
people that have, well, there's
After tonight,
tonight,
it won't be.
yeah. That was probably pretty. That was definitely one to remember. Of course, your first win, your last win. You know that's how when the next one's going to be, right?
Yeah,
Whatever.
nowadays
Well,
it's,
yeah,
How many races have you won?
not that many, maybe 12 or 15. That was
I thought you won more than that in the
No.
grocery getter class.
Oh, he hasn't lost in like 6
Well,
years.
then he ran the
so-
semi-lates for a while.
Yeah.
That was a good class.
Well, I mean, I'd missed that class. That was Bedford sort of has a semi-late class like that, but that was always a good class.
I mean, Will ran that class. We were out. and
That
it's
was fun. That was the fun
and
years.
I always
of
tell
racing.
this story. I'm not trying to down talk his uncle's equipment or anything like that. But like
It wasn't high dollar.
But he
stuff.
ran them old
Oh,
Ford
yeah.
motors from that they ran in upstate. I mean, and he won races and
Yeah.
I mean, not that you didn't have to have good stuff,
He had
but
to
I
have a
mean,
good car that worked.
Hey, we know somebody that didn't have good stuff, and there was a lot of races won in that person's car. That was Pingley.
oh yeah. That thing, that was a shame. I
That-
mean,
that car
it wasn't a
was
shame. I
not-
felt bad for Darren. Like
But
it
there
was.
was a lot of races won in his car.
He wanted it ran for a year, and I mean, tell you, we broke everything on it and fixed everything. It was one of them deals where it just
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
MacGyvered stuff.
it was
to
just
race
it
that
was an
car.
older car that has been raced. Nothing was wrong with it. It just
And
you know.
unfortunately, you can't. Them stories will never be happen again. You know, running. Oh, we don't have much stuff. You know, you got to have good stuff, or you ain't gonna.
oh we
you
did.
know.
I'm not, and this is no story, and I'm not taking away from the winner. We would have won nationals 2 years in a row. We showed up with last year's tires because we didn't want to make Darren buy any tires. We said we ain't going to win anyway. We're just going to go out and have fun.
Starting Parkley.
And he started like sixth and took the lead and led like to lap 32 of 35, and then we got passed because our tires burned up. But I mean, you felt bad for Darren, but we thought we was doing good by not
saving him money. Yeah,
you know. So, but like you said, those stories
they're not
gone.
going to happen anymore
Because everybody's got good stuff. Everybody's got brand new stuff, and it just
But they were the memories, and they're the good memories.
Oh yeah.
Putting a bungee cord on the carburetor, the base
Or the
plate
shifters,
broke.
the shifters always breaking and had to hold it in gear. The clutch was slipping, or the tranny was jumping out of gear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know a guy kept the bungee cord in the car, and he put one of them eyelets through
On the shifter.
through the shifter, and he could reach down there if he got it in gear, like he could
Reach there
hook
and
it somehow.
yeah.
I don't know how he did when the car turned left, but you know. And then we broke a base plate one night. I took a bunch of silicone, stuck that baby back together, and put a bungee cord over it to hold it on the intake. I said, Cody, keep your finger on the kill switch. And he ran the whole feature at night. We was running for points, and like I said in another show, the bad thing about running, I forget who was in here, who was my guest, but we was talking about point racing. And I said the bad thing about points is you do things you normally wouldn't.
You do whatever you have to do. Yeah.
And
the car owner, we needed a soft plug, and he went up to Roy, and Roy didn't have any, and he jumped in his truck, and he ran over the red light and came
Craig,
back.
we
with
didn't
the
know where he
soft
went.
plug.
We didn't know where he went. He went to Pep Boys.
Okay.
I don't know where Pep Boys is from Winchester Speedway.
It's not too far by Itchy-Bond.
He said, I ran every red light.
Oh, it's a Walmart on 50. Walmart.
Nowhere
isn't it?
near there. Yeah, it's
across
close to
from
that
Martin's
Walmart.
or something.
Yeah, across from Martin's.
Yeah.
And that rubber freaking soft plug
Yeah.
was still in that motor whenever he sold the car.
I like how the temporary fixes become
Well, if it wouldn't have
permanent
been,
fixes.
if they wouldn't have ran time trials that night, we'd have been screwed. They was running time trials for the supers.
Give you extra time.
He had time to run about 6 red lights and get back with one of these little. He said he just threw some cash on the desk
change.
on the thing and said, "Hey, keep the change." But man, there's people like him that just love to race, and it don't matter if they have a $5,000 car, $2,000 car, $10,000. I mean, they don't care. They just love to race. He loved to race like Donnie Miller had wheel stuff.
Yep.
He was another guy. He was the same person if you won
You're lost.
or if
Yep.
you lost. He wanted to stop and eat on the way home. My dad was the same way. It didn't matter if we won or lost. Dad was in the truck going, "Where are we going to stop and eat on the way home?" Because that was like the big.
We usually talk about that before we even get to the races, don't we?
For sure.
Man, I tell you
Still
what.
do that,
Wait
yeah.
till you get older. I know Craig's probably. You ain't older than me, are you, Craig?
I'm
No,
56.
He's younger.
Yeah. See, once you hit, wait till you hit 57.
I can't next year, April 2nd. I will.
Those pounds ain't as easy to get off.
I know feel that.
Like, we go to the races and the Wilts have food there, sandwiches and everything, and like they're like telling, eat. I ain't got time to eat. Ain't got time to eat. Got to put fuel in the car. So then me and Cody stop at Sheets on the way home, and like, you get home at like 1 o'clock in the morning with this cheeseburger or whatever, and you eat it, and you're like, I shouldn't have eaten
I
that.
shouldn't eat that.
I
1
shouldn't
o'clock
have.
in the morning.
Nothing against Sheets, but
Right.
it's like we don't want the free food from the racetrack. We'd rather pay $18.
Yes.
See, this is how this goes, Brayden.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
how it goes. It goes way off topic.
Especially when you have Craig. I mean,
We've already made plans to go to BJ's tonight before we
Everybody's
got here.
invited again.
Yep.
Please
That's right, show up.
That place is good too.
Craig's paying. Craig is definitely paying.
Troy got that.
For mine.
Troy got that jambalaya.
Oh yeah.
It's
I
good.
never tried it before. She gave me some. It was good.
Jambalaya is really
But,
good. BJ's.
Well, Brayden, we know you started early,
Yep. Early.
and what you didn't have no quarter midget.
Nothing.
Nothing.
My father threw me to the wolves.
I cannot believe your granddad didn't buy you a quarter midget.
I raced.
Can't either.
I did a fair race. I raced a go-kart, and I won like the heat, won the dash, and I think I finished second. And I told my dad, that's never again. I would rather just race.
Beats the crap out of you, don't it?
Yeah, and like I just didn't have fun, if that makes sense. Like it was just go to the bottom, and it just wasn't for me. So I'm happy with where I
Back
was.
when Mark Jones was winning all the street stock races, a guy said, "Come to Shippensburg and run my cart." He got run over got his ankle broke. He said the freaking thing beat the crap out of him. You know, every little rock
Yeah,
in the
you
track.
feel it. You definitely feel it.
He said, "Man," he said, "you wouldn't believe how rough that rock. Like you get in a yard cart and rip through the yard, you
Right.
don't think nothing of it." But no, I'll be honest with you, Brayden. Those pictures, and I remember whenever You got that car and everything years ago. Like, Andy must have like nothing to live for, because I'm telling you, it scares me to death just to look at you in that car. Just to look at you standing beside it. Like,
I couldn't even reach the pedals.
It gives me a panic attack just thinking. And you're not even my kid, and I'm just like, no way. You sit in the stand and eat a hot dog, boy. You know.
I can't believe they built that car and put an automatic in it for you to start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still remember I was up there at Hagerstown one night right when you first started. I think might have been your
Remember
first
the night
night.
Ernie laid on the
And
deck?
Ernie
That
was
the
climbed
first-
inside.
First time I ever got it. I
He
couldn't
was
reach
late.
it.
Yeah,
Just-
he was
I
in there
knew
laying
to
in
do it,
this thing,
get
telling
it.
you what to do. And
Now, Craig, you know how I don't know how to say it. How technical those cars are.
Mm-hmm.
Like even some guys that are been racing for years, when they get in them and they have the Brayden transmission, you got to push the clutch in to go, and
Yep.
everything's backwards.
Mhm.
Some of them even have an issue, like dealing with the different foot things. Could you imagine? How old was you,
I was
Brayden?
12.
Could you imagine that being that? I mean, I know there's kids now that do it,
Right, yeah.
but man, like seeing them photos of him,
That was crazy.
I'm just like, man, like it takes a lot of guts to do. I mean, I know you're safe, but just like to take you see a child that old,
Yeah.
and like they go out and race at Hagerstown Speedway like with the adults, and it's like, wow, and they do good. I mean, you know, the kids catch on quick, but man, I remember how intimidating it was just to race like a stock car, let alone to be 12,
Something like
12
that,
years
yeah.
old and jump in something
And
like that
limited.
where you're, you know, those cars move around a lot. They do
Was
a
that
lot of
crate or
things.
limited?
It was a crate, and then after a while, we got a Hershey motor. It was a limited.
Yeah.
But
You
I
have to
mean,
put blocks on the pedals?
no, I had to have extensions on both the pedals
That's
and the
what you just
shifters.
said.
Oh, this is sorry, my fault.
I was thinking that's what she said.
An engine block.
But then, like, back to your intimidating thing, like, it was, but then I got to, like, 13, and I raced against Nathan Durbrow, and it was probably one of my highlights of my racing career. I raced side by side with him for a little bit. He gave me a door, like a little door action. I did finish in front of him, so I'll take that
You
as a
beat
win.
Nathan, that's right.
I did beat Nathan. So we'll
Whose
take
car
that.
was he driving?
That 20, John Rowlands.
That's right, Johnny.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when he drove back.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the night that Cody raced with Lance DeWeese for the Saggy thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Cody passed him like for 20th or something.
Yeah.
He hurries up, pulls in before Lance has a chance to pass him back. He goes, "I passed Lance
I
DeWeese.
passed Lance.
I passed Lance DeWeese. I passed him. You seen it, didn't you? I passed him."
It just makes it like,
It did because like Lance DeWeese is like a
Oh, yeah.
Jerry Stewart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We know he's out of his element, but still, it was like
yeah.
it was funny.
Doesn't matter. You beat Nathan.
Well, Nathan was my dad's
Right.
hero, like biggest hero of all time. So
So now you ought to be your dad's
That was
hero.
Craig's
no,
too.
that's not how that goes, unfortunately.
That was Craig's hero too, wasn't it?
See, we're
Are
still
you sure?
ripping, ain't both of us is.
Now look,
They
Yeah,
both
a little
got
bit.
it on tonight.
Yes.
I didn't
see
plan
that.
this.
Wow,
Oh, you
that's
didn't?
pretty
Okay.
cool.
I didn't plan it.
He'll be our hero till the end of time on it.
Him, Gary, and you.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, y'all gonna laugh, but I remember when I was, I don't want to say little, but Nathan would run around. He had that El Camino, the Royal
Black
Knight and
Magic
everything.
or Black
And then
Royal
I-
Knight. Yeah, the Royal Knight.
I'd see him at like, back then it was Wilbur's and everything.
That's how I first ever
and
knew him.
it was like, it's embarrassing to say this now, because like he lived right down the road from me.
Right.
But like, to me, it was like seeing like Dale Earnhardt.
No,
Like,
it
like
was,
I didn't
yeah.
know what to say.
I know,
I didn't,
yeah.
hi Nathan, hi. You know, he was like, "Hey kid," you know, and it's like he always treated me great, but like I always felt like
scared to death of him.
yeah,
Intimidated.
yeah. And it's like, then Troy knows this story. When I got older here, well, back probably a couple years before he passed, we'd get down to Sheets and hang out there at the table, and he would roll in once in a while. And man, I tell you one thing,
Mike would be sitting there
the
watching
highlight,
races.
because nobody else down there cares about dirt racing,
Right.
And I'd be sitting there watching
And
the
he'd
flow,
come up and
you
sit
know.
there and watch it
He'd
with
come
you.
up, sit down. He would tell me about every driver, little things that they did, like back whenever he was running the tour, and what this guy said and what this guy did. And it was like talking to a movie star because like who knows. Nowadays you got more social media,
Right? Yeah.
but back then you didn't know what Donnie Moran said or Billy Moyer said or what
I
they
remember
did.
back in the day, he used to go back to his garage he had back here, and where he worked on his trucks and
Yeah.
stuff. He had a big TV on the wall, and we could back. He'd have that big old jar of hot sausages.
Was it hot sausages?
And Mountain Dews in the fridge. Get yourself one there, Kline.
Yeah.
He'd go up there and watch the races with him and hang out.
And the stuff like little Nathan knows, it's amazing. We had him on the show last year for the Durbo tribute.
Yeah, I was
Like
here
he-
with him with Christopher.
He can, yeah, that's
You
right.
could write a book.
He can just
he's
name
got a
off
memory, man.
everything.
He can remember times.
He
and dates
should
and
write a
places.
book.
Yeah.
Not that, hey, I want to tell you something. My dad was my hero. He never raced, but just the way my dad lived his life.
And he liked racing.
But I could not imagine having a father with that history.
Yeah.
All them big trophies.
Brayden Stoller.
Yeah. Brayden
Yeah.
Stoller.
Yeah, that too.
Speaking
too.
of that, speaking of trophies, and Chris, his wife just moved here a couple months ago. They sold her house out there.
I know you didn't
And-
get me one.
Yeah.
yeah, Mike said, I wish I had one of his trophies.
She said,
It's messed up.
"You want a trophy?" And I was like, "Want?" I said, "Yeah." So I went out there and I started looking around. They had let all the kids and grandkids come through and take what they wanted. As soon as I went down the steps, I knew which one I wanted, but I'm like, I can't ask for that. So we're looking around. She goes, "Which one you want?" And I'm like, there was a smaller one. There was a Ron B one. I was like, nobody wanted that one. She's like, still sitting here. You can have it if you want. I got his, I think it was '92, the Tony Arnold trophy.
Yeah, it's
The
amazing.
6 foot one. I was like, nobody took that. She's like, everybody got what they wanted. So I went out and got it and sitting in my basement.
In their defense, though, like Christopher and Nathan Jr. and all them, I mean, like they seen this stuff
Yeah.
almost their
Every
whole,
day.
their whole
Yeah.
life.
Right.
So I mean, it's almost like my dad had a collection of ball caps, you know, or whatever. Like me going through
Taking
his
what you
stuff,
wanted, yeah.
it was like it was no.
Right.
I might not have picked the one that you walked in.
Yeah, right.
You know, but I mean, you told me that story there when I was into shop the other week, and I was like, oh wow, I'd love to have a Nathan Dirt Road trophy. But it's just like people like that is like bigger in life. Like Gary too.
Oh, yeah.
I know you all are good friends with Gary. Like I'm telling you what, I was 40 years old and still walk by Gary Stoller. I'm embarrassed to say it on the air, but I mean, what the heck? We're being
I
honest.
think for me, it's a little different. Like,
I
I never
walk
saw
by, I'm
Nathan
like,
race.
he ain't looking at me. I didn't say
I
nothing.
didn't get
It's
to see
funny.
Nathan race or Gary
Yeah.
like race too much. So like I never really had that effect. But like I know just how
What they
big they
did.
are, and
It's funny though. It's like, and I'm not taking anything away from them. They're not NASCAR drivers. You don't see them on. I mean, you see them on TV now, but I mean, back then it wasn't like you turned on the Daytona 500.
Right, and there they were.
there they were driving race car. But in our world, they was
They were
the
our
Richard,
NASCAR
Richard
people,
Petty.
yeah.
You know,
Oh,
they,
yeah.
yeah,
For
you know
sure.
they. And whenever you seen them in town or you seen them at the local store, they're just regular people. But it's not
They're
a
still
reg-
superstars.
Yeah,
for
they're
us, yeah.
superstars.
Yep.
And I'm sure I figure you guys would be different because you guys are really
I
close.
think I can't want to step out of line, but I think Gary probably feels the same way about us. He probably gets a little tongue tied when he gets near us.
Yeah.
most people do.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't know about Nathan because I never really heard, but I've heard that Gary like don't even think about it. Like Nathan was probably the same way after
So long, yeah.
so long. All them trophies downstairs, all them driving uniforms, all that stuff that people would just go nuts
Kill
over
to have, yeah.
to have in a shadow box or whatever you call them boxes you put in your shop and everything. And like Gary, he's done all this, he's done everything, and you see pictures of him talking to Scott Bloomquist and everything, and he just like, oh well.
No big deal.
But then again, I've seen pictures of you two talking to Scott Bloomquist too.
That is very true.
yeah.
It is.
He was in Brayden's camper or something.
We stood and waited for a half hour to. We were out at Eldora one year. It was Eldora, wasn't it? Yeah. And Braden's like, I want to get my picture taken with Scott, and I'm like, all right. So of course, at that time, I mean, you almost had to have a golden ticket to go in there and talk to him. And it's one of his crew members was like, hold on a second. He opened his door and he's like, hey, he's got a bunch of people in there. You have to wait a little bit. He said, you have to wait till somebody comes out. So I was like, we're camping. We ain't going nowhere. We'll stay here till 3 o'clock in the morning. It probably was.
It was late.
So,
Tell him Craig Kline's out here.
that's what I ended up doing, and they put us in the front.
Right in,
so,
right
yeah,
in.
come on, I'll come this way.
Yeah, we got in there. And
So he, the guy said, all right, come on in. So he walked in, and there you got it.
So that was in his car.
That was in his race
Really?
car, in
Yeah.
the front, the camper part.
Because I thought like maybe you guys seen him somewhere. And he
No,
come
that
in
was
your
in his
camper.
hauler.
yeah,
He walked in,
Wow.
he talked to us there for a little bit. Brayden got a couple pictures.
signed my shirt.
Signed your shirt, and
I seen him once at the World Finals, and he walked by me walking a little dog,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I'm not saying hi. Nope, not saying hi. Nope. Like he was another one that like.
So we're at East Bay one year.
Oh yeah.
And there was this thing called the Hill. It was just a big pile of dirt right going
Yeah.
into 3. And for years, that's where we sat on the hill.
I
That
used to
was our
look for you
spot.
every
Yeah,
time-
Yeah,
every year
everybody
they-
texted, hey, I just saw you on TV. So we're sitting up there one night, and we're watching the races. We had some adult beverages up there.
I think I know the night you're talking about.
Yeah, so Scott comes up riding on his little motor scooter, sitting there with his dad's like, Scott was a big Crown Royal. He loved Crown Royal. And Andy asked him, he goes, hey, you want something to drink? He goes, give me a, what do you say, a Crown Royal straight.
Straight, yeah.
So Andy gets the cup out and puts a couple ice cubes in it and pours the Crown in it and give it to Scott. He handed it to me and he goes, straight means no ice.
It's true.
So I took it. Andy poured him another one and gave it to him. And he sat there for, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes,
Yeah.
and sat in our chairs and watched the races with us and got up and left.
I was
But
told-
he said, straight means no ice.
I was talking. He was probably testing you.
Probably was.
I was talking about the night that you all was there, and like him and Gary's there hanging out on the hill, and like the camera goes by, and like Gary and Scott's just like sitting there like they're watching the races
Yeah.
together, and like you all's behind them, like
Yeah, we have some,
So, I think
some funny
somebody-
stories from that hill.
Somebody texted me one night and said, who's them 2 guys in front of you?
No big deal. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
ain't it
But
funny
I tell
though?
you, there was some fun times on that hill. I mean, it is so sad to see that place has went by the wayside. But
Me and Shirley keep talking about that. Like we used to go to Charlotte every year, and then we quit going, and
Yeah, last time I went there.
she's like, we got to get a camper. We got to get a camper and go to like Eldora or something and hang out with, like she was saying, I hate to even say his name on here, Jimmy Safel.
oh, Jimmy, we like to hang out with Jimmy.
Yeah.
You know,
He's
he
a good
called my
time.
wife the other week.
He did what?
I'm gonna say it on the air. I ain't
Nice.
scared of him.
Don't
Nice,
worry.
we
Jimmy.
were messaging each other.
I think I can hit him and run away quick. I don't think he'll catch me. No, she's on the phone and she's like talking to this dude, and I'm like, who are you talking to? She's like,
Nothing.
she's on the phone and everything. She gets off. She goes, oh, that was Jimmy. Like, what the heck? How did Jimmy get your number?
And I tell you, that's like talking about getting a camper. When you get into the camping group,
I know.
I mean, when you run with the Ritters and the Taverners and
It's bad.
I want to go to the
Rob
racetrack.
Nichols
And,
and
I want to go to the racetrack and
Beard, yes.
hang out with Gage.
Oh,
The mayor.
Yeah, the mayor.
He impresses me, man.
Yeah.
I
That
would
little
love to be at a
dude's got
racetrack
Hard
with
not to
him.
love him.
Knowledge.
Hard not to love him.
I would love to be at a racetrack with him.
Man, he is fun.
I'd be sitting in the passenger seat going, drive.
A couple of years ago, it's been a few years ago. I mean, he's still young to me, but you know, when he was younger, we were at where was it, Port Royal, where he crashed that golf cart?
We were up there. I don't think it was a couple of years ago, honestly. I think it was like last year or 2 years
No,
ago. I think so.
at least 3 or 4
Yeah,
years
that's true.
ago.
Yeah, I got some stuff here.
Well, I mean,
So let me
finish the story. Crash on golf carts, serious business.
Gage wants to ride around in the golf cart, so he rode around with me for a little bit. And he goes, "Hey, I'm going to drive," and I was like, "All right, take me back because I've got some stuff to do." So next thing you know, a little while later, I seen his dad, and he's like, he was coming back, and I was like, "What's wrong?" Gage was all scun up, and he was about half crying here. He must have went around the corner and fell off the golf cart.
It's not funny to make fun of him.
It ain't. I'm not making fun. I'm just telling what happened.
Yeah, picking on a little kid
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
But I'm telling you, and then like I think it was that might have been Lernerville. We were up there because you and Dylan, we were all together. 7 o'clock in the morning. He's like, "Where's Dylan and where's Dylan
my.
and Brayden?" He's up and ready to go. 7 o'clock in the
He
morning.
came in there and woke us
He
up.
come in there and woke you guys up. Yeah, that little dude loves his
Some
racing.
more story, Shirley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know I messaged Brad Ritter the other day?
Mhm.
I don't know if he noted or not. That boy that does the 305 sprint series, Port Royal. He was at Port Royal that night. He's there's a young boy. He sounds just like him.
Really?
I thought it was him.
Gage announcing a port now.
Gage.
I thought it was him. And then they had him get down to Victory Lane and interview the winner. And usually it's that there's a girl that does it. But here was this guy. And, I mean,
Gage would probably be the next voice of the
I
Hagerstown.
sent it to Brad. I said, Brad, this dude sounds just like Gage. I thought it was him. It's a young boy that does.
Well, that's good that there's some interest, in young kids.
Because I mean, the days of Frank Saggy and all is,
Lynn Pressgraves and
good thing we got Buddy Long.
Right.
I don't think the drivers realize how lucky they are to have an announcer that brags them up, talks about wins at other tracks, talks about.
Frank Saggy would make the most boring race interesting.
Yeah.
Especially his jokes.
Yes. Yep.
We've got a couple comments here, so we're going to jump around here a little bit. Sheila Graham says, wait till you get 63. We'll go back to age.
Oh, okay.
She said it's not good. And then Doug Schatzer, when you always talk about the burgers at Sheets, he says rudders at port.
Definitely.
And Matthew Baker says, hi, guys.
How you doing, Matt?
What's up?
Brian Bowers says he rode around out in the parking lot at the racetrack.
That's me. That's when I was
Doug
trying to figure it
Schatzer
out.
says that kid is amazing. And Dylan Pryor says, two very handsome gentlemen.
He's talking
Thank you, sir.
He's
Thank
talking
you.
about you. He's talking about me and Shirley.
Okay. No, not gentlemen.
He don't know
I'm
Shirley
just
very
reading
well. He
here
called
what
her
it
a
says.
gentleman.
Right.
And we're going to jump back here.
She's been called a lot
The
of
last
things,
time-
but not a gentleman.
The last time we went to Charlotte,
This ain't about
it
us.
was raining. And this golf cart pulls up beside us.
Yeah.
Who is it? Randy LaJoy. Pulled up. He said, hop on.
Give you a ride.
I wasn't sure it was him.
And Mike says,
He gained some weight. I mean, I'm not making fun of him. We all gain weight, but like I was like, it looks like Randy LaJoy.
Mike says,
So I wanted to tell him, like, Dad used to go to Myrtle Beach every year. They have a well water
what is it
convention
with
down
you, he
there.
says. And Randy LaJoy.
And like every year they had this thing down in Myrtle Beach. We'd get down there.
They have a
would
driver.
have a NASCAR driver. Like one year was Matt Kenseth, and sometimes it was if like one of the pump companies sponsored ARCA driver or something. Like you might not know who they are, but you still went up and got your autograph and everything. I walk up there. Here's Randy LaJoy in his prime. And might have been driving Truck Series or something back. I don't know. I can't remember what. It was back
got a
whenever
picture
he.
somewhere.
It was back when he was a big name. And like, he's up there talking. Like Troy wanted to get his autograph, and he's just like flirting with her, joking with her, and everything. So like, 25 years later, we're strolling down through the. Must have remembered her butt because he didn't look at her face. And we're strolling down through the pits in Charlotte. All of a sudden, this golf cart stops. Says, "Hey, get on the back. I'll give you a ride." I'm like, "Shirley,
Don't you?
that
do
man,
it.
that man picked you out."
He's chicken. Yep.
Yeah, 25 years later, he picked you out.
Yep.
But it's nice.
Good job, Randy.
It's nice to have. It's nice to have fun. You know, you guys know how it is to have fun on a racetrack. Man, see, we talked about Brayden, how old he was when he started, and then we went to partying at Eldora with Scott Bloomquist.
Yes.
Yeah, we went all over.
Anything else, Shirley?
That's it.
Craig, I told you, didn't I? I told you, the internet and the aura of the radio scares everyone.
It does. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You did say that.
I did. What you do now?
And we want to give a big shout out
that
too
keeps coming
to
up
somebody
there.
who he gets his accolades every once in a while. But Tommy and Stacy Amari at Anthony's Pizza, they do a lot for a lot of people, and they make it fun to go to the races too.
Yeah, great people.
Makes it
Really
busy
good people.
sometimes,
Really
but it's
good
fun
people.
too.
I'm gonna be embarrassed, but I've never met him.
Really?
I've heard a lot about him.
Well, come to Port this weekend. You can meet him.
Come at any big race, like
Yeah,
Ford,
Port,
Eldora.
I've heard a lot of good things about
Oh
him.
yeah, they're
Oh,
great
yeah.
people.
I
Man.
know they sponsor a lot of grassroots racing and a lot of. I mean, some
They do
guys
a
on
lot
the
for
tour.
not only racing but little league schools and
That's what I mean.
They
Yeah, they sponsor a lot of
They do a
stuff.
lot for the community. So If you ever get a chance,
Craig Kline ought
go
to be
get some
doing that.
Anthony's Pizza.
Yeah.
If he get off that wallet of his and help some people out,
Yeah, I know. He
He's
won't
a-
even help
he's
his
a
second
taker.
son.
he's a taker, not a giver.
For sure. Craig Loke.
Yeah, the picture of him getting the water dumped on him at the.
That's my
His
dad.
father.
Hey, people don't realize Craig's getting up in age. Now you all
Yeah,
got
heart
you all got you all got to realize the man was sleeping, and you throw water on him. I mean that could stop his heart.
You know,
He has that
his-
experience.
You know his scaredy cat dad does now. Anytime he's around me, when he
Is that who did it?
Yeah, it was
Andy
my
did
dad.
it.
I couldn't remember who
He
did
wouldn't.
it.
He won't go to sleep like when we're camping or something. He
Oh,
won't
he's
sleep
sleeping
on
one
the
eye
thing.
open.
No, we were in East Bay, and I noticed Andy disappeared. And I went and looked. He done locked himself in the car and was taking a nap. Because he
Locked
knew.
himself in the
he
car.
did. He knew he was getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will not fall asleep around me now. So, but I'll get him one
Now,
day.
Craig, we cannot have this show. You know what's coming.
I know exactly.
You know what's coming. A lot of people's heard it, but we got to tell that story again.
1996, Florida.
We got to tell the crapper story.
Oh, my old buddy Nathan. So we're going down. We drive down to Florida one year. It was 96, I believe. I think it was me and Nathan and Christine. Ray Vest and all his guys were. Ray had a place at the. Where was that at? He had a place on an island somewhere.
He don't remember.
He wasn't even born yet, probably. Was you born in 96?
01.
Oh, okay. Well, that was before you were born.
Shelby Grimm says you can help out on her car.
Yeah.
And Brian Bauer says, I guess he's talking about the ones you said about the sponsors.
Maurice.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Said they are good people.
Yep, for sure. So we're driving down the road, and Nathan's like, something's wrong with this truck. It stinks. He said, thought the commode was backed up or something. So we get to Florida, and it was like 11 or 12 o'clock at night, and it was like 98 degrees. It was so hot out. So Nathan unhooks. We didn't have nothing to drive around then, so Nathan unhooked the truck, and he left. Like, where's he going at midnight? So about 15 minutes later, he comes back. He goes, come on, Kline. I was like, where are we going? He goes, we're going to empty the tank. We said, we're going to empty it. Well, you just, I'll clean it up a little bit, yeah.
Tank.
So, it's like, what? He goes, go in there, fill the trash can up, come on. So, we get down this side, I'll never forget, it was a Denny's, and there was a dead-end road there. So he goes down there and turns this thing around, and we get out. Like I say, it's 100 degrees out. I had a pair of shorts on and a flip-flops, and that was it.
Probably
I was
white.
sweating, yeah. So, Nathan, I was like, what are we doing? He goes, we're going to empty this thing right here. And I'm like, what? He's like, ain't nobody around. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So he said, what you got to do? He said, unscrew the cap. He said, and then pull the handle and run. And I'm like, all right, all right. So he's standing there watching me while I unscrewed the cap, and somebody already had the handle pulled. And it was a chocolate slushie. And stuff was coming out everywhere. And Nathan starts gagging and throwing up, and then he's like, oh my gosh, get in the truck, Kline. Don't touch nothing. Don't touch nothing. So, yeah, he's over there hacking and gagging over in the thing, and so we go in there and end up dumping the...
You never heard this story before?
No, but Christina Durbro's
Oh,
she
God
said,
love her.
she says Craig tells them, she didn't say
Yeah.
crap, boy, he's so good.
Well, so then we get it all get everything straightened out
Oh,
and
I
back to
couldn't
the
imagine.
motel.
I couldn't imagine.
So we were down there for like 12 or 13 days. Nathan, this was a great one too. We get down there one night, and it rained out the night before. So we just hang around doing nothing. So the next day, it's like 4 o'clock. And Nathan's like, come on, we're going to be the first ones there. And I'm like, all right. So we go out and get in the truck, get ready to start it. And like Florida, you know, it's all sand. He starts spinning the wheels, and the truck starts digging in. Next thing you know, it's up to the frame,
Oh man.
buried in the sand. And I'm like, he's like, Kline, get on there and get a tow truck.
Pull the handle again, Kline.
Yeah, pull the handle, yeah. So I get in there, I go in there and start calling all the... They called, I said, we need a tow truck, we're stuck. They send a one-ton wrecker out. And I was like, he's like, what's that going to do? So this guy hooks up to us and turns a winch on the front of his truck, is straight up in the air. And it's like, oh my gosh, it's like 5 o'clock by now. And it's like, so much for being the first ones there.
Yeah.
So Nathan's like, what are we going to do? I was like, I don't know. I mean, we were down there with shovels digging and trying to, make
It probably don't get nowhere.
It wasn't going nowhere. So Nathan walks out. We were kind of like on an intersection. Nathan walks out, flags this tractor trailer driver down.
No way.
Yeah, so he's like, dude, we're stuck. We need some help. So this guy pulls around and gets this like 100-foot chain out, wraps a chain around the front of the truck, and starts pulling and pulled us out.
I could say pull the bumper off.
No, yes, he pulls us out. So, Nathan's like, man, how much do you? How much? And the guy's like, yeah, I mean, you don't know nothing. And he's like, we're going to the races. You want to go with us? And the guy, he's, I'll pay your way in the races. The guy goes, yeah. So come to find out, we're talking to this guy. He was from Canada, and he used to help. Do you remember hearing the name Junior Hanley? Used to run like ASA and stuff like that.
I think I did, yeah.
He used to help Junior Hanley. It was like the Canadian.
Back when ASA was like the big deal.
So he used to help Junior Hanley. So he's like, yeah, I'd like to go. So we go to the races.
He had no idea who he was interacting with.
So he goes to the races with us. We leave and come back home, come back to the motel that night. And Chris and Nathan had one room, and I had my own room. So
his room was brown.
The guy was getting ready to leave, and he was going to go back and spend a night in his rig, And Nathan goes, just go over and stay with Kline. He's got an extra bed. Now here's this guy. We have no idea who he is. I'm like, this guy could be a serial killer or something. And Nathan's like, go over and stay with Kline. He's got an extra bed. So I lay there all night watching him.
He locked himself in the car like Andy.
Yeah,
Speaking of locking yourself in the car, I was told to tell this story. One night, my dad...
Their version.
It's not my version. I wasn't alive, I don't think.
There's his version, your version, and the truth.
Yeah.
I wasn't alive, and it might have prevented me becoming alive, but my dad and him went to the races, and they were come back, and they stopped at a bar called Mavericks, and they got a drink, and I guess you guys were leaving the bar, and you heard they heard a bottle get cracked, and my dad was gawking, and
I was out of there. I was going to the car.
Craig was walking to the car.
He's a lover, not a fighter.
Exactly.
Next thing you know, my dad gets jumped by 3 guys, and Craig's locked in the car watching it happen. Didn't even try to help him. Nothing. Just let him get beat up.
Didn't I say earlier, poor Andy?
Poor Andy. So
you got home at night.
That's their version of the story. So I'm almost at the car, and I just turned around to see what's happening. This guy just sucker punched Andy out of nowhere and caught him right in the side of the face, knocked him down. So I was already ready.
So he's like, I gotta get in the car real quick and lock the door.
So I got in the car, turned around, drove back over. Andy was laying in the dirt. So I picked him up, and within a minute, his eye was that big and swelled shut, black and blue. So I was like, oh my
Greg,
gosh.
why didn't you grab the crowbar and help him?
Well, them guys scattered because we never even saw that guy.
They knew you were coming.
They knew we was
He
coming.
he put the window down. Are they going?
So, but they hit.
Andy, are they going up and get out and get you?
Hey, don't get out yet. Don't get out yet. He's good. He's fine. He's breathing.
So
wait till they leave.
I got him gathered up, and we went back. We stayed at Ernie's that night down in the basement. They had a finished off basement, so we used to stay down there at the races. And Davey Johnson was actually driving for Ernie at the time, so we walked down the basement. And Davey was laying on the couch and had this blanket pulled up over his head. And we get down there, and Andy goes, he said, Davey. And he pulled the blanket down. Andy was staying there. And he goes, what the heck happened to you? Pulled the blanket back up. And Andy was supposed to race the next day at Hagerstown and couldn't get the helmet on, so he didn't get the race.
Gotta pop it.
Yeah. That was hateful.
I tell you what, I know how it feels. That happened to me once. I had a little... 11-year-old kid. We was playing basketball.
Yes, I remember
and he was the right height that he run his head right into that bone. And I'm like, all I did was grab my head and I said, am I bleeding? Am I bleeding? They're like, oh, you ain't bleeding, but there's something going. I'm like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Like, and they said it was like, you said. And that thing, I had to walk around with a black eye, my first black eye for I don't know how many days. And this little kid, he just
seen a little kid.
Yeah,
should have seen a little kid after
we were at the city park one time. Had my niece over there, and they were on this spinning thing. She come around and elbowed me in the eye. And next thing I know, I was walking around like that.
Mike's mom.
I think that's the hardest I've ever been hit by that little kid's forehead.
My granddaughter.
I was like, holy crap.
My granddaughter scared Mike's mom, and Mike's mom threw her arm up. When she did, she caught my granddaughter in the eye and blackened her eye.
We never let
We
her
never
live it
left
down.
her live it down.
Everywhere we went, her grandmother.
Her
did
grandmother
that.
had her hand.
You know my mother. She
Oh,
would do,
yeah.
oh, yeah. Then she'd about once a day she'd take my granddaughter. Come here, honey. Come here. You know I didn't mean to do that.
She did. She said, "You know I didn't
Yeah.
do that."
Sure you did.
Devin Bishop's on here. He
Oh.
says,
Oh, here he comes.
What a crybaby!
Here.
What a crybaby!
Give that to him.
Yeah, he needs it.
Devin,
Here,
they got a
for you,
tissue
Devin.
here.
I heard.
Kleenex for
I
ya.
heard the pressure washer just cut off.
He says, is that the same year Craig swapped the shocks when you was talking about cleaning?
Yeah, that was
yeah.
the same year.
Okay.
We're down there, and his crew guy Kelly always had this deal of like when they ran down the road, they never had the shocks on it. The ones they race with, they always put like highway shocks on them. You know, so I guess so it didn't bounce all the way
Yeah.
to Florida. So we get there, unload the car. It was just me and Nathan. Unload the car, and Nathan said, "Kline, put the shocks on the front of this." So I went in there on the wall. They had them all, hanging on the wall. So I grabbed the right front and the left front and turned around, walked out, and laid them down, and put them on.
Put them on the right front and left front.
Yeah, he did.
So Nathan goes out. It was a brand new Bullet car, and Nathan goes out and runs warm ups. And he comes in and he goes, "This thing is so tight." He goes, "It won't turn. It won't turn." So he calls Ray Callahan over, who had built the Bullet car. So he goes, "Callahan, this thing's tight. It won't turn. It won't turn." So they're looking over everything and talking about stuff. Callahan starts going. He said, "Well, the shocks are on backwards." And I'm luckily, Big Nate.
Nathan's going, "Kline?"
Yeah, he called me in the trailer. He goes, "Kline," and I was like, I heard. He goes, "Go out there and switch." I'm like, "Jeez."
Yeah, you're trying to make me look like an idiot.
No, he did, yeah. But I'll never forget. He goes, "It won't turn. It won't turn."
Hey, on the Brace side, it was an easy fix.
It was an easy
Yeah.
fix. Thanks for bringing that up, Devin. Appreciate it.
Devin's never did no wrong.
Ever.
Got a few more comments here.
Okay.
Dave Hassong
Mm-hmm.
says the best part of the story was Nathan dry heaving while he was telling
Yes,
it.
it was. That was the best part.
I don't see him doing that.
Oh,
I mean,
my
it
land.
must have really been bad.
He was, yeah.
Because like it took a lot to bother him, you know.
Stanley Zirkle Jr. says,
Yes.
tell the story leaving East Bay with Jimmy Spence behind us.
Oh, my. There's no red lights in Florida. Oh, that's, yeah.
At least not that night.
We pulled out of the racetrack, and me and Beaner had rented a station wagon. We went down there, and we went to the cheapest car lot we could find and rented like an '85 Buick station wagon. That's what we were going to drive all week.
Fleet Master.
Yeah. So we get there, and they said that you could get like 75 miles a day. Well, the racetrack was 45 miles away. So we were going to have our mileage buried in the first 2 days. So what did we do? We jacked it up and unscrewed the speedometer cable.
Yeah.
Flipped the air cleaner lid upside down. So we had this
Unhook a vacuum line.
So we leave the racetrack one night, and we pull up to the stoplight, and Jimmy Spence was behind us, and he come up and rear-ended us. He had a rental car. And
Really?
He come up and rear-ended us, and we start arguing. And I can't remember if we threw. I think he threw the drink on us. We were sitting in line, and start hollering and yelling at each other, and somebody took a drink, and we threw it at each other, and these people were like, and they were winding the windows up. They thought there was going to be a battle.
We know you. You would have got back in it and locked.
Oh, I'd have got in there and locked the door, yeah. But we
And
knew
he
Jimmy,
just
so.
he had. Oh, you knew him.
It was Jimmy Spence, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Yeah.
of Jimmy Spencer.
Oh, no, Jimmy Spence.
I just say you're lucky you didn't get a black eye.
I got some more comments.
Mhm.
Gary Brayden says, for all the guys in the studio there, be careful around that Craig guy. I heard stories about him.
We all
And then
have.
Gary commented again. He said, don't be fooled. Craig loves cuddling with guys. What does that mean, Craig?
That means
you want to
he-
elaborate on that?
That
why he
means
says
he's the
that?
one with the Barbie.
Petey's having dreams again. Oh, that reminds me.
Oh no! I don't know if he's on there.
Is Cody Breeden on?
I
No,
haven't seen
Cody's
him.
mind. He's mind his business. He's being
Because
good.
he made this comment about how he
Don't
wanted.
go there with
Yeah,
Cody
don't be messing
Breeden
with him.
because Mike.
Oh.
That's Mike's buddy. Mike likes.
I
Cody.
love the Cody boy, but he got one coming for him. He made a comment about how he wanted to hear all about Braden's heat race wins, but I guarantee he's probably sitting back there in the corner with his My Little Pony pajamas on, with a bowl of ice cream or popcorn, just waiting to hear the stories. Yeah, just afraid to say something, I guess. So, but
What is this?
He's probably spending quality time with his girlfriend.
Andy and
might be.
JT.
Oh my!
oh
Who?
no,
Who said
It
that?
says Andy and JT.
that's
We might ask that.
I guess Sheila said that.
oh.
Oh,
About
see?
what?
Says it looks like she commented Andy and JT.
Sheila's in the sauce again, I guarantee you.
Don't be fooled about Craig loves
I know-
cuddling
I do
guys.
know.
Didn't you realize
Oh.
that?
He's likes cuddling
Just use,
Andy and
just
JT
use
is what
Sheila.
she's saying.
Just
okay.
Sheila.
Now it comes out.
Brian Bauer
Poor
says
Brayden.
all.
Brayden, how do you put up with
And Courtney
those
Breen
sights?
says you better leave Coco alone.
Oh yeah,
Co-nasty.
yeah. You'll
Get him
have
on here to defend himself.
you'll have them two boys.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
There's my granddaughter's black eye.
Oh, nice.
Mike's mom did that.
Daggone.
It's nice. My mother's
Nice,
going
Peggy.
now. and
Yeah,
you
now,
gotta bring
now
it
you
up.
got to bring up mean stuff that she's beating the grandkids.
She can't
up.
defend
That
herself.
woman didn't have a mean bone in her body.
Nah,
She was an angel.
you're dang right.
She was.
Amen, brother.
So was your dad.
He was too. I told somebody last night. I said, "Man, I just want to be like him," but it's hard.
You know, it's. I think I told you this before, but
It's
you know, his
hard.
dad sponsored us for years on the race car.
How did that
And
ever come about?
I have no idea. I don't know if we were out riding around. You know, back in the day, you went and knocked on doors and tried to get sponsors. And
Because your mother didn't. How do I say that? Let me say this. This is gonna. This is not your mother's fault.
Yeah,
By
yeah,
the way,
yeah.
I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Your mother, like, after a while, like, I wasn't on her Christmas card list.
oh, really?
Like when you spend a lot of time in the vice principal's office.
Oh, yeah.
And she's the secretary.
Yeah, yeah.
It went from, "Hey, Mike, how you doing?" And then
Oh,
it got to
hey,
the
Mike.
point like, "You got to quit getting in trouble."
Yeah.
So then I got a speech, and I was like, "Go home, tell Mom, I don't think Mrs. Kline likes me anymore because I'm in her office too much." Hey, on a funny note, like, I never did anything bad.
Mm-hmm.
I was always just
Ornery.
a class clown.
Mm-hmm.
We're cleaning my mom's house out.
Oh my.
We've been cleaning out last couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I am not lying to you. I found 3 inches thick.
Detention papers.
Yes, every single one of them.
Jesus, Pete.
Yes.
She kept them.
She kept them.
Yeah.
She must have had them hid from her his dad.
I didn't remember half the stuff.
Did I do that?
And I read the one out loud, and I was like, caught myself. And it had something to do with the girl.
Mm.
And Troy's like, I'm going to look at the yearbook and see who this girl
See
was.
who it is.
He
I said,
was
I was in like
harassing
freaking 6th grade.
Oh.
by
nice.
touching.
Michael.
He was harassing by touching.
I said, at least it was a girl.
Right. But back to your dad. I have no idea how we ever got hooked up with him, but he sponsored us for years.
Now, did he sponsor Quarter Midget?
No, it was after that. It was later, a couple years after we started.
He was the first car I remember.
Yeah, really. So one year we go out and we're like, "Hey Don, you guys, you interested in sponsoring us again this year?" And he's like, "Man," he said, "Things are a little tight this year." He said, "I don't know if I'm going to be able to or not." And I was like, "He said, just check back with me later on." And he had sponsored us for so long. I said, "We're putting your name on the car anyway." And I don't think he gave us nothing that year. And I was like, "You know what?" And he said, "You know what? It's a little tight this year." He said, "Come back and see me next year." But I was like, "You know what? He sponsored us all them years, and we're not going to." And it wasn't like huge amounts of money, but every little nickel helped back then.
Yeah.
We were like, you know what? I mean, we're still putting his name on.
We
the
still
card.
do. We still do that to this day.
Yeah.
Like we have people that has helped
Yeah,
us.
right.
That has been so nice,
Mhm.
and like they sell their business or they
Right,
do
yeah.
something, and we still put their name on it.
Yeah.
Because it's like it ain't about money, man.
No, it
It's
wasn't
it's
nothing about money. It's about
relationship.
yeah.
He
Exactly.
probably did it because the family intertwined. Your mom and Peggy's cousin.
It might have been. I don't know.
That might be why.
We found him-
Because the
we
family
found him
intertwined
quarter
Just like
together.
you.
Huh?
Maybe he just was a
He
fan
might
of
have
Craig
just like
Kline.
me. Yeah. He's like,
That kid.
didn't your head come off the first time you ever raced?
Well, see, they was related to us,
Mm-hmm.
so Mom knew.
So you're kind of related to Craig.
Yes,
Somehow, yes, we are.
It's
just the good side.
the good part of it.
his mom's cousin married Craig's aunt. His mom's sister.
Yeah.
So you're related to me
Why?
somehow. I'm your
So,
second son.
yeah,
I'm your second
six-
son.
What is it called? Six
You
separations.
got
So-
Andy pregnant?
No.
Well, hold on here a
That
minute. Hold
enough.
on here a minute. Gary Breeden's on here.
Uh-oh.
Gary
No.
Breeden
Uh-oh.
said, I heard Craig woke up saying Andy's name licking his lips.
I'll tell you this.
Andy or Daryl?
Yeah.
This Andy and JT stuff is
Oh.
getting on. And poor JT ain't on here to defend
No.
himself.
Well, thank goodness.
Well, they didn't say nothing about JT. They said Andy.
Yeah.
Poor Andy.
I can tell you, me and we've been friends for a long time, and we got into a lot of stuff
How
together.
did you meet?
Well, when I first started, when I ran quarter midgets, Ernie raced at the time, and I just kind of always rooted for Ernie. And then when I started going in the pits up there, I just kind of hung around him a little bit. And then the first year we raced, I was like scraping mud and just hanging around, being one of them guys. And then when we got a Roadrunner the first year, we asked Ernie, if he wanted to sponsor us, and he was a long-time sponsor. It was for a while. It was back in the day when Ernie, the junkyard was open to us, whatever we needed for the cars, but, because we had stock spindles and A-frames and axles and, everything was stock, body panels, and he gave us anything we wanted out of the junkyard. Within his years went on.
I know the Ernie name was on,
oh, yeah.
like probably more cars in the history of
And
dirt
then it got
tracks
to
than
later
anything else.
in the time where, he would give us tires all the time, used tires. And, if we needed a shock or something, he would, he'd help us out with stuff like that. So he was a long-time sponsor, too. And then Andy was there, and
I
I
remember
just
him
kind of met
running.
him.
Did he start out in semi-lights?
He was back in the 70s. I was just a kid.
No, I'm
then.
talking about Andy.
Yeah.
My dad's first race was like a crew chief race.
Whose car did he drive? No, that was the second race.
And I remember whenever they bought Rusty Seitz' car, and he ran that four-cylinder for a while.
Oh, yeah, he and them, they drove. Well, but Andy's first race, actually, so we were good friends with all them, and Ernie asked us one night, he goes, hey, he said, do you care if Andy drives your car? It was a Roadrunner,
Yeah.
He said, do you care if Andy drives your car one night up here? He said, of course, Ernie, anything breaks or he crashes it, I'll fix it.
Yeah,
I was like, well, yeah, I mean, I can like it. So Andy went out there and ran my car one night, and then you wasn't even around for that, was it?
No, buddy.
So it was a couple months maybe later. They had this mechanics race, and I'll never forget because like Doug Timmons was in it, and Andy, Frank Fleming, and I can't even remember who. A bunch of crew guys were in this race. So Andy goes out driving Ernie's car and won it. The complaining and crying. He drove that boy's Roadrunner one night. One time.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And they were complaining and just raising Cain about it. And then Andy won that mechanics race.
Racing didn't seem like it was like that back then.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there were not a lot, but, So then Ernie got Andy a car after that, and then the rest was history.
When Ernie said, I'll replace anything that breaks, Craig was like, Andy, run this baby in the
Stuff
wall.
that thing in the fence. I want a new
Run
car.
on
You
the
probably
fence.
didn't have to tell him. He was not going to.
Come back here with the steering wheel limping.
I'm all caught up here.
Oh, are you?
Yep.
Petey's quiet down?
Yep.
Oh,
he
he did?
is.
Okay. All
He
right.
is.
All right.
He's being good.
Okay,
Poor
good.
Brayden, he didn't even hardly get a chance to talk.
Go ahead.
Everything we
good.
talked about was before his time.
I know. I swear. Was you born yet? That's kind of saying.
If it's
the thing.
before 01, no.
It
and then
didn't
so
happen.
probably think if it's not before 06,
You
then
wasn't
I don't
even
know.
around. Yeah, you didn't go.
I'll go out started. Now, Brayden, I know, I don't know what you think. I want to hear your opinion. I think this has been your breakout season.
For heat races, yeah.
No, we're not. Now, I'm being serious. I'm not making fun of him. You have done a really good job this year.
I think, this is probably the best I've ran in.
Yeah, that's what I
probably-
mean.
I moved up, so I was running crates there. From like 12 to 15 I raced and I stopped. Then like 18 to like 21 I ran crates. And actually like 18, probably like 23 I ran crates. And then now this is my second year in limiteds, and I think I hold my own.
Yeah, I think he's really did a good job.
I think there's a lot of people don't look into it as much, but like there's a lot of heavy hitters over there.
Oh, you're
like
dang right.
Kyle
You're
Lee's-
off a little bit.
Kyle Lee's raced one super races.
Oh, yeah,
he's raced a long time, and he's in there. He's good. Kyle Lear's
Lear.
another one.
Kyler's another
Another underrated driver. I don't want to give him props. Levi.
I know you can talk about
Jeez.
Levi.
Levi's so good.
I
Only
talked
because
to
of
Levi
Devin. So
Saturday
shout
night.
out Devin.
Where is Devin? He kind of.
But Devin helped a lot. Him and Booze have helped me a lot this year. And my dad. They've got me. My car is really, really good. It's just a matter of putting one night together.
Except for that night that the throttle stuck, Craig.
Except for that night. That was
Believe it or
your
not,
fault.
I shouldn't have brought that
No,
up.
you're fine.
I should've
Believe it or
brought
not, that night and the Allen Sag race, the only two times I didn't win a heat race. I'm a heat
You're
race
a-
bandit.
you
You
are
put
a
me
heat
in a
race-
race for 8 laps.
Hey, you know what?
If features
It's
rate,
yours.
if features for 8 laps, you'd be
Don't,
the
you
next
know
year.
what?
Right.
You make fun of it until you have a horrible season,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then you'll say, "I wish I could win a heat race."
But, you know, talking like the first one's the hardest one to
It
get.
is.
It is.
It is.
And I
And I mean,
watched-
in the class he's in,
Oh, yeah.
it's like,
I mean, I'm not
like I
saying
say,
it's impossible, but
and
it's very
nowadays,
hard.
right now with boozes involved, we got almost 30 cars a week.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
And
It's
I
like
mean,
the old days again.
and it is like everybody has the best equipment. Everybody's got good cars. Everybody's good drivers.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a stacked.
It
I
is.
should have had my first one. I ran the leader down and
You
was
got beat by a girl at
I was
19,
passing Megan Man, and I just got excited. It was so slick. It was so slick, and I just mad at it. And when I did, I just spun the tires, and she got away from me. It was like 3 to go, but
He's probably looking over at her like, "Hey,
oh yeah,
Hey, Megan.
couldn't
Yeah.
even see her.
yeah."
I mean, that was. We said that for a while, didn't we?
But he
got
got
beat by a girl.
What's
I
good
did.
thing is he
What
got.
happened? Didn't a couple weeks later, didn't Amanda beat your dad down at Winchester then or something?
Probably,
Because I thought we were down there talking
Probably.
about that. I said, well, you know, there, Amanda beat you now.
probably.
Like, you got a big support system though. The
Oh, yeah.
only problem is that support system can be the other way
Oh, yeah,
around
yeah,
at
yeah.
times.
But it's all love. I understand it.
That's a hard deal to do too, is race with your dad.
Yes.
I mean, as much as you love him, they want, you know, it is. I did that for
I was
years.
lucky my dad never said a word.
Right.
Lucky you.
Brian Bowers says it's going to happen soon. Just stay with it.
I will tell you the truth. The worst I ever felt in a race car was one night when my son gave me a good tongue lashing after he raced her feature. And I mean, like, he freaking really
Let you
tore
have
in
it.
on me. And it's like, that was like my worst night in a race car. Like, I didn't even want to drive anymore after that. Like, he just made me feel like and like,
Called us.
yeah.
But, I mean, the type of stuff I hear is like the one night I was supposed to start on the pole, and my dad was like, "Well, if you can only go backwards, good
Well,
luck."
that's true.
I say the
Right
same
out there.
thing. I say the
Sends you
same
right
thing.
out
though. I
there,
don't,
like-
don't mean nothing by it. It's
I mean, that's
just
just a lot of confidence.
When you
right
start
there.
last, so you can only go forward.
Yeah, that's true.
wait till you get older. Then you get like timid. Like, I'm like, I make sure you don't go in and push.
Oh,
get
yeah.
into somebody.
Be
And
careful
make,
going in.
And make sure,
And
make
the
sure
other
you
time,
don't
be
get-
like, haul that thing in there.
yeah. And
Get
I'm
the
like,
lead on the first lap. His dad was a master restarter. I mean, he passed more cars in the first. That's what he always said. Nathan told him
Nathan
that.
told him.
You pass more cars on the first. You know, you can get more cars on the first lap by driving aggressive because a lot of guys are going in there and being careful, and you know.
Craig, it's the races are won on the first 3 laps,
They
not the
definitely-
last 3.
Yeah, exactly.
what did
And if the front would fit,
what did
back
Dale,
will follow.
Dale Senior say? He says, what did he say? Something I've never. You can't win a race on the first lap, but you can lose a lot of them.
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
And that was another big old famous Nathan saying. He said, "If the front fits, the back will follow."
That's what Cody says that, but he says it from the Earnhardt documentary.
Oh,
He says, sometimes you make people mad, but sometimes you win a lot of races.
yeah.
Did you, I know this is kind of off topic. I think it was an older story. Did you hear the Dale Jr. download about him going on the road with Schrader? His daddy, like, only trusted, like,
Yeah.
Kenny Schrader.
was one of them. Yeah.
so he'd say, Schrader's going to go race. You go help him. So he said he went to this, Schrader stopped at this bar. He said, well, he wasn't old enough to get in the bar. So they come up with a plan. They was going to guys going to get around him and walk in the bar and nobody know how old he was. Well, they caught him. So he said that he said, Schrader, go ahead and go in. I'm going to go sit in the back of a truck. They didn't even acknowledge if it was anybody's truck they knew. They just said he was sitting in a truck. So this guy that he met, I don't even know how they met, but he said, I'm sitting in the back of this truck with this guy I've never met before.
Like me at the motel room before.
And we opened the cooler up. We're sitting in the back of this truck drinking beers. He says, and we're watching people leave and come in and leave and come in. He says, I guess eventually Schrader and them got done drinking or whatever, and they come out and they went home or whatever, went to the motel room. He said all these years later, he walked into a NASCAR drivers meeting. Carl Edwards was over there waving. Come over here. Waved him over. And he says, I understand you know my dad. And Earnhardt's, Dale Jr. says, I've never met your dad before, Carl. He says, my dad says differently. He says, you and him partied in the back of a pickup truck one night out front. It was Carl Edwards' dad.
That's a good one.
That's awesome.
Can you imagine?
I loved him.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
Edwards.
Hey, why don't you...
Sounds like
You know
a me and
what?
you story, really.
Yeah, it does. Why don't you do a backflip off the car, and then Shirley you'd be her favorite.
I'd fall
But
down.
just don't mess your
Hey,
I
hair.
can't mess my hair up.
Don't
either.
mess your hair up.
No,
Hey,
can't do that.
He messes hair up like being stuck in the mud
Hey,
upside
you
down.
just be my favorite because of your hair.
All right, that's good. That works for me.
That's what he
I'm
tells
gonna get a.
Just
Hey, I'm
keep
gonna
it
get
nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a Brayden Anderson wig
Mm.
and wear it around the house.
I love it.
Nothing on but my Brayden Anderson wig.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole nother show. And
That's a different time, different.
I
Yeah.
better watch. We might get somebody. Come here.
Yeah.
Turn it off. Turn it off. We got anything, Shirley?
Nope.
I mean, we've gone a little over, but if people's loving it, man.
Yep.
I mean, Craig don't.
Anybody
He's
out there
hungry.
got any questions or anything they want us to ask these guys? Just send me a comment.
Except Petey.
Oh,
No, go ahead, Gary.
yeah, Gary. You
if
say whatever
have
you want to
something,
say.
you say what you want.
Craig,
No,
can
but-
you call into BJ's and get my wings on order, please?
Yeah, let me go ahead and get. We need a 20-piece wing there.
That's why we kind of booked this show, because I got a hold of Craig and I was like, Craig, every time you come on, we have a good time talking racing, and we was really going to talk about local racing and like who's
Yeah, we did.
like
We
who's
did.
doing a good job and
Yeah.
who's and like I said, he said, what are we going to talk about? I said, like he was scared to death we could talk about motors or something, and I said, we're not talking about. We're just going to talk racing, just have a good time talking racing. And I said, bring anybody you want. And that's whenever the hate mail came.
The drama started.
The drama
I know.
started.
I should have known.
He
Next
said,
time,
They should have just brought us all.
look. Beside you,
looking.
next
Yeah,
time,
there is a scene.
we're gonna
he said,
do all three of us.
He said, Craig always did like Brayden better.
I've known him longer.
Yeah, it's probably true.
Brayden,
We did share a
Brayden.
tropical paradise together.
Remember the Marsha? Brayden,
Yeah.
Brayden.
Yeah, Marsha. Devin come over to the house one night there a couple months ago. My son was home, and him and Levi come over to the house to hang out and stuff. And Devin said he had I don't know if he said he had a headache or
Oh my gosh, this is
or he
good.
had allergies or something. So I gave him a couple.
Just
I guess they were Benadryl. I thought they were headache things, but they must have been Benadryls.
What color were they?
I don't know. So next thing you know, we're sitting there, and here comes Devin. He starts rolling around, and next thing we look over, and he's out.
Craig
Whatever I
drugged
gave
him.
him, I must have
It was
drugged him.
Benadryl. You
I gave him
drugged him.
Benadryl for nighttime, and he's sitting there couldn't even keep his eyes open. We get downstairs, and they were playing video games and stuff and hanging out, and there was Devin. He was out. I never got to
How did
enjoy
he
one
say?
ounce
He was
of it.
racing. He was racing. They were playing World of Outlaws.
Yeah.
And he just handed the controller to Levi. Just went down.
Sorry, Devin.
Craig says, I got a way to keep the grandkids whenever that.
So anytime he come over, I was like, "You need any Benadryl?"
That's like, you don't think it's as strong.
Yeah.
But,
no,
but
it's-
Shirley
it's-
had NyQuil in the
Mhm.
thing. And I'm used to always drinking like half a bottle of NyQuil and I feel
Mhm.
like crap and going to bed. Well, I don't hardly ever get sick, but for some reason, like I had this cold that lasted like 2 weeks.
Hmm.
So I come out of that room and I'm getting ready to go over, and I can't remember if she was over with
I was
Mom
over
or
with
whatever,
Mom.
but anyway, so I take the NyQuil little cup, and fill it up to the top and drink it. Don't think nothing of it. Go.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
I'll tell you one thing. Like, NyQuil usually don't bother me.
Mm.
I was over sitting with her, and she's like, what is your problem? And I'm like, I just can't stay awake. Like, I feel like
It's
and like,
not called Dayquil.
and I can't, like, I can't figure out what's wrong with me.
He
Like,
took NyQuil.
yeah, I took
Instead of
NyQuil.
2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah. And I just can't figure out why I'm so tired.
No, you
And
know.
then I thought, holy crap, like, I never taken that stuff in
Poor
daytime.
little Devin only weighs 95 pounds, so it kind of I might have overdosed him, so.
He probably OD'd him.
He probably had Narcan.
I was getting ready to say he got Narcan. He goes down there and play video game, got 18 Narcan needles in his legs. And
Devin's on here now, and he says,
Oh.
I woke up and Craig was petting my head.
See?
We're trying to
And
wake
his
him
knees
up.
he was kind of petting. Hey, is that what you do? Like, if you ever wake up and Craig's petting you, like, don't tell nobody.
Right.
Just go home and don't, like, who pets somebody?
There's bad stories. Like one night, me and DK, Craig's son, went to. It was after the Lucas race, and we went to third base. It was me, DK, and Devin, and I had told everybody in the bar that I was Tyler Erb and that I had won the 15,000.
No way.
Yes,
It's a true story. I had told everybody I had won the 15,000, and these guys were just buying us shots and shots. I got back. I don't even know how I got to Craig's house, but I think DK took me like down to his room and just put me in the bed. And DK's like, I'm going back out to party. I'll
Then
catch
he
you
left.
later. I woke up to Craig's German Shepherd just in my face.
That was Dylan's dog.
I'll never forget it. And my
Yeah.
dad, I was like, you gotta come get me. You gotta come
It was Craig. It was Craig.
Devin
Craig was
says,
licking your face.
Devin says he gave me 2 of them and said it was not drowsy.
It wasn't drowsy.
Knockout.
Brian Bauer says you need to get your dad to get on the show, Brayden.
We said something
Hey,
one time,
so-
but he's
scared.
yeah.
He's something. He don't want to do nothing that's out of his comfort
Brayden told me
zone.
one time, or I said something.
Kind of just like talking in the garage.
Well, he'd come here and pull in like he does when he races, so he just shut her down early.
Oh,
Just quit.
I'm telling you, he takes a beat.
Hot lap hero.
Yeah, he likes to surrender.
And he won more races than everybody in this room combined.
That's probably true.
Probably so.
That was not, yeah, it is true.
Yeah.
Even Shirley.
Yep. I even lost my race.
Yeah, you did. I forgot about that.
Drove powder puff.
You got to hear that story. We
I
was
couldn't even reach the pedals.
at Shippensburg, and
They duct taped
I won
Crushed-
that.
Fours.
crushed
No.
Pepsi cans.
Ugh.
I won that night, and I
To the
said,
pedals.
"You want to run the powder puff race?" She's like, "I don't know." I said, "We'll figure something out." So we crush up these aluminum cans and tape them to the pedals and everything. I said, "Shirley, I know the car is good. I won tonight." So she goes out, and I mean, she is like going around the track, like you could walk faster than she's going. And me and Cody's looking at each other like, what is wrong with her? So I'm like, what is wrong? So she comes in. I said, Shirley, I said, you're driving slower than you drive to
I was
work.
afraid I was going to hurt.
I said, you got to hit the gas. Like, you drive to work twice as fast. Like, drive like you do in the street.
What's it called? What did we say that night? Put it on the floor, or what was
I don't know.
Joey Joe? And your dad was talking about Joey Joey.
I can't remember that.
All right, go ahead.
But, so this, I'm not going to mention the name because I don't want to, make anybody, I don't think they ain't mad or anything. But
Yeah.
there was, everybody in the powder puff race is in other cars that you race against.
Mm-hmm.
So this other guy's wife started beside Shirley.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm telling you what, I don't know what we did to her.
They yelled at
They
me.
throwed the green flag, and she was on the wood.
Who, Shirley or the other one?
Shirley.
Oh.
She drove over that girl's fender,
Oh, jeez, Pete.
bounced off of her fender, and kept on going. Won the heat race by like a straightaway.
Jeez.
And I'm like, what the heck happened there? I'm like, oh man,
You done lit a fire
so-and-so's
up there.
gonna be mad at me, So she goes out, starts on the pole of the feature, and she must have putted around too much and didn't clean the carburetor out. And they went green, and they went bub, 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 bub.
Stumbled.
And this girl got by her, a different girl, and she's chasing this girl. I'm like, come on, Shirley, you can get her. She was driving harder. Next thing you know, went
Last
around,
time.
Round the ring.
went around the ring. But I was proud of her.
That's right.
I was proud of her. She, I mean, improvement from start to finish.
You either go win it or run next to last.
I never drove one.
And they started doing away with that stuff because everybody was bringing ringers in then. Like,
Yeah.
they'd have mechanics races. Mechanic races used to be cool.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have 5-6 guys out there that never drove anything.
Mm-hmm. That's what it was about.
And then like at the last couple of years they did it, they would have like
old drivers.
somebody that
Yeah.
ran 3 seasons at Winchester Speedway that ain't raced for 5 years come
Right.
up and they just drag the field in the ground because they ran before. But
But I did get a trophy.
oh,
I
that
got
was
a trophy from Alan
I'm
Saggy
glad Alan Saggy's
Nice.
for being married to him.
Oh yes.
We had a wedding anniversary. Alan Saggy
25
showed
years.
up. Alan Saggy showed up and gave her this nice. I mean, it's nice. It's this high
Oh, it's a nice trophy.
trophy, and she says, "Here, you deserve us for being married to him."
Nice.
Sag.
Yeah. So, but you know what, man? I love Alan.
Oh, yeah.
I love his sense of humor,
Alan's a good guy.
and
Yep.
I like how.
He's a hard worker too for putting on that.
Yes,
his
he
dad's
is.
race.
Yes,
I
he
mean,
is.
people just don't understand the behind the scenes stuff that he has done. And
No, I mean,
Great job.
I can tell you right now,
The
I
dirt
did.
doctor.
She helped me. We did back when I had the mini stock, we did 3 races at Hagerstown, and one was $400 to win or something, and then
Did that one
$100 to start or something like that. Money back to the field, and then some miscellaneous prizes for hard charge and stuff like that. And it was nothing like
what he
the
does,
Saggy
but
tribute
yeah,
race. You know what I mean?
But it
And,
still was a bunch of work.
and it was a ton of work just trying to get extra money for one class. And Alan's doing 60 drivers and the retired drivers, and it's amazing. It really is. And there's other people too that does it. They just like we talked about the DJ Troutman race. They're going to come up with that. They do a bunch of stuff for that too.
Yeah. Devin just said, when Mike gets done talking, he gives me this at BJ's. We're on the way there now. Sorry,
He's
Devin.
really upset for some reason.
He wants
I
to
don't know why
play.
he's
I don't
upset.
know if he's going to yell at me or I'm going to
I don't know.
Go.
You might have to watch out the next race at Hagerstown when Devin's there.
I ain't worried about it. It ain't me. It's going to be Craig. He
Yeah,
got
yeah.
he gonna have that black eye. That
Probably
thing's
have
going to
one
swell
tonight.
up.
Yeah, probably will have one tonight.
That thing goes swell up. You won't bet. You have to get Brayden drive you home.
Devin and Levi, if you're watching, just get a table for 70.
Right, yeah.
Oh yeah, don't let Shirley go. She'll eat that jambalaya.
Well, you probably
That's
will
good
sample.
stuff. That is good stuff. You like a little bit of heat, a little spice?
Mhm.
Get some jambalaya.
That's why Mike said he married you.
Yeah,
With a little bit of heat and a little spice.
so spicy, spicy
That's wrong, isn't
señorita.
it?
That's fine.
Oh, we're lucky. We're. I'm not a bad person, but we're lucky we're on the air because we could really have some fun.
Turn this thing off and the
Yeah.
calls are coming out.
Let's
Ain't
do
you?
it.
Let's do it.
I still feel like my mother can hear me, and I'm ashamed.
Yeah, she probably is, yeah.
Oh, Devin Bishop says he's putting Benadryl in your beer.
That's
See
my
you
ride
tomorrow.
home, by the way. He's my ride home,
Yeah.
so don't do that.
I don't think I'd ride home with him.
We just see
Got
the
him.
car he brought me in.
You-
Is
hey,
it
you-
that green Camaro out there?
You'll wake up in your yard tomorrow morning like
Dog
don't know how you got
licking,
there.
He got a nice
She
green
seems
Camaro
German
out
Shepherd
there.
somehow.
Saturday.
What?
Craig's got a nice green Camaro out there.
That's why
Saturday.
everybody, just swarmed
He
us.
does?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why everybody swarmed us. They knew exactly
What
who
is
we
it,
were.
about 2011? 10?
How did he get that? You know how you got that selling
Reload
on bootleg parts on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
how I did
That's
it.
nice.
This 305
I like that green.
1979 cylinder head is a dart head. Give me the stamps, Alan.
They can say whatever we want.
No, I'm joking. Well, guys, we got anything, Shirley?
Don't have nothing on here but Devin putting that Benadryl in Craig's beer.
I wish I got invited to BJ's.
I think it was an open invitation,
It was
wasn't
an open
it?
invitation.
I'm watching my weight.
Yeah. Me too.
Thank you all for coming. Really appreciate it. I hope you guys had fun. Brayden, I
Yeah.
hope you had
I
fun.
had a blast.
And we're going to do it again sometime. We're had to get more of the
Devin.
We can just do us two.
Mustache
Devin.
Mafia in here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with that.
Maybe when DK comes on one weekend, we'll,
We can get
And,
it. We can get it happening.
yeah.
Wish
Maybe we
Brayden
ought to have an uncensored one at the house in the garage.
in the race shop.
Right.
That would be
I do want to thank WRGG for putting up with us, though. I mean,
Yep.
this
Yeah,
this
that's
is
Pretty nice,
this
yep.
is a great station in Greencastle. They let us come in, have fun, let us do what we want to do, and there's nobody beating the door yet.
They're all going now.
get us off the air.
I
Yeah,
think
they left.
Travis got them all out of here.
Yeah. Well, Brayden, we wish you all luck, buddy, this year.
Thank you. Same
I mean,
to you guys as well.
I would like to win a race, but I'd really like to see you win a race too. But,
if Cody's near me, I'll let him win.
we only got 2 races left. I don't know how you guys are
You
going to
guys
split
each
them
gonna have
up.
to win one, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I seen he was doing pretty good Saturday, so he can take that one in the makeup.
Yeah.
Or if he wants to help City 100, I'll give him that one.
Maybe if nobody shows up, it can be a 1-2.
You just come across
There you
side
go.
by side.
Yeah.
Oh, door to door.
Yeah. We're having
Hoosier or Hoosier?
Hoosier.
Fan Ruben, who's got the hot shooting?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Craig. Appreciate it.
All right, no problem.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for having us.
everybody, for tuning in. Thank you, TA
Thank
Ward
you, guys.
Construction. Todd Ward, thank you, buddy, for all you do for us. And thanks to everybody here at WRGG 93.7 FM. And thank you to my beautiful wife for holding this fort down. And we hope to see you all next Tuesday.